さすが分厚い貿易してるな。
Nope, mic can work. Hi everyone, Blue Kaida here. I had to turn on my mic. I'm not sure why I turned it off again. Weird. Anyways, welcome. Back to reading. Utawarerumono. Figured as much. This network has a pretty beefy firewall in place. Nothing an elite hacker can't slice through, of course. Just one crack to widen is all I need. That voice. Is our Haku a master hacker? What? Shit. Did I get traced already? Wait, what the fuck? Our boy used to be an elite hacker, I think. That's Haku's voice, no? Shit. Retreat. Tactical retreat. When the computer is coming to death. This is a dream sequence, why don't you know? Gotta dump out, fast! Yeah. Think I got away before the trace could get all the way back to me, but... Man, the security protocols are getting tighter and tighter. If you wanted to research, perhaps? That's the mystery. Remember, Haku... Well, they're hinting what Haku really is, but... He clearly isn't a person from the current generation, or one of the proxies. Gotta wonder what they're scrambling so desperately to hide the first sign of trouble. Must be something shady for sure. Might be worth it, but I should wait a while before I try again. Oh well, I'll just kill time till that whole storm blows over. Hello. Yes, who's calling? Oh hey, what's up? Aniki. Hey bro, what's up? Tell you what's up, me. You haven't contacted us in days. Huh? Oh, alright. Totally forgot to call. Sorry. What a comfy looking room. You never change, do you? Why don't you go out for a bit? Get some fresh air. Enjoy nature. I had enough of nature to last me when you made me visit that growth experiment farm, thanks. How did that end up shaking out anyways? The project lead had nothing but good things to say about you. They seem to want to offer you the job. No thanks. Brutes that scream when you pull them out? Daikon with legs? That giant Nephiles? Ugh. I don't want any part of that monster movie world they're trying to cultivate up in the surface. They have legit mandrakes? I see. Haven't given any thought to my other proposal at least. Helping you out with your research? Gonna have to pass on that one too. Sorry. Pretty confident in my skills, but I don't think I'm on a level where I can be of any use to you. You have a habit of severely underestimating yourself, you know that? Having witnessed your abilities firsthand, I'm fully confident you can help with this project. And I'm fully convinced and confident you're just playing at nepotism to get me a job. I'm hardly so sentimental as to let my feelings cloud my judgment of this. Man, he's offering him a job where he gets to be lazy, and Haku's like, nah, this is just nepotism, bro. Find someone who's more worthy. We'll talk about this another time. But for now, have you been eating well? Don't know you've been shutting yourself away from there. Huh? Oh yeah, I've been eating. You getting enough sleep too? Hope you're cleaning up after yourself. He ain't. I'm not a child. I'm perfectly capable of taking care of myself. I see. So if someone came around for a visit right now, your room will be in presentable order? What? Excellent. It relieves me to hear that there'll be no problems. What are you talking about, bro? They should be arriving any minute now. Excuse me, who? Hello there. How have you been? Whoa, what are you? Sis? Ah, you got a man medicine pace. Are these MREs? Do you have any clean dishes?
レーションばっかり食べて。待ってて。
Just hold on, and I'll make a meal together out of all this, somehow.
今日はちゃん
Oh, he's been eating out rations. A meal? Look, I appreciate the thought, really, but you're cooking the...
もう
So rude.
そんなまた
But
意地悪
worry not, brother dear. I have the esteemed master with me today.
今日はちゃんと先生を連れてきてますから。
先生
Master?
やっほー、おじちゃん来てあげたよ。
Hello, Uncle. I came to visit. Damn. When you're so bad at cooking, you admit your daughter is the cooking. Good.
喜んでよね。
Come on.
今日はおじちゃん
Don't
のた
be
めに
like that.
大
I'm
好
gonna
き
fix
な
up
カレーを
some
作る
curry for you. Cheerful, little. Oh no. Lethal chefs everywhere. What an odd dream. Sounds like Camus. Oh no, it's another Camus situation. We're not ready. It's the kitchen. Oh. I think so. Ready to try again?
はい。
Yes.
まずはおさらい
Alright, let's figure out what we learned.
いろいろと
The
試した
bitterness of the
結果
sap intensifies after it hardens.
問題になっていたえぐみはなので
So we haven't given it time to harden by taking the sap to take it directly from the tree itself.
だが
Bitterness still persists even then. So now we try absorbing it with almond powder.
はい。
That sounds right. Relutier gets a small knot, then begins to mix almond powder from a small jar into a bowl of sap. Let me know if you want me to jump in. We can take turns at
あ
it.
りがとうございます。
Thank you.
でも
But
大
I
丈夫
should
で
be
す。
fine.
と言っても
Better let her focus. I'm a complete amateur at this after
そ
all.
したらしばらく
Now we should leave it to set and separate it after all the almond has sunk into the bottom. Right.
そうすれば
That way,
あの
all the bitterness will be concentrated in the powder, leaving us with what we want. We originally tried to mix in ash to do this, but who would have guessed almond powder would do the same job? As expected, the powder sinks to the bottom, leaving a clear liquid on top. Oh, it's faintly sweet
ほんの
now.
り甘い
Relutier smiles as she tastes the final
あ
result.
の雑味が
The powerful flavor it has is all but gone.
なんだか
It's strange tasting it like this. We can usually get this far no problems, but
と
now,
はいえ
next we need to boil it soaked in. But there's the tricky part.
ルルティエ
Relutier, would you do the honors? Yes. Relutier separates and scoops our prize into a pot, moving it over to cooking fire. Oh, so they're using the almond powder to capture the bitterness and sink to the bottom, leaving the sweetness on the top. Interesting. Cooking theory.
できました。
There, it's ready.
よしこっちは
Alright, I'm ready too. Let's try not to burn it this time. And don't worry about messing up,
失敗
okay?
しても構わないんで
Smile.
気楽にな
Failure is always an option. Just relax. Understood.
わかりました。
That's cute. I like this. Relutier stirs the supernant liquid in the pot with an anxious expression on her face. Finally, the clear liquid begins to turn amber. Now hold up.
一旦
Maybe we should take the pot off the stove for a minute. Oh. Almost immediately the what do you know? Gee, the thick amber mixture blackens and starts to give a smoky odor. It's all
焦げ
burnt.
てしまいました。
Haku and I think on the same level.
また失
We
敗
failed again. Without any of this edible either. Sorry I failed. Don't apologize. I knew you were paying uttermost attention. You did well. Who would have thought this stuff burned so easily? Broiling it's turning out to be a pain. We could try heating it through a water bath, maybe? No, that'll take too much time to hit its boiling point. It wouldn't be efficient at all. Holding L's is an option, because it's okay to fail and learn.
実用性がな
Especially if you're doing things for fun. Yes, you're right, of course.
せっかくここ
We've come this far. No, feels like a waste to give up here.
私が
If only I were better. At this I
で
mean,
きれば
no way you could have
い
known.
やいや
They're the first time you've done this, right?
初めてなんだし
No one's expecting you to have it down right away.
どうそれに失敗は成功
Every failure is a learning experience for Relutier. We'll get there eventually.
何か
Only if you're willing to learn from it.
見つかるさ
I suppose you're right, yes?
ま
Well, being all depressed about it isn't going to do us any good. Let's move on for now, huh? Yes, of
あ
course.
れですね。
Relutier takes the remaining murky liquid and pours it in another pot on the fire. After a while, the liquid in the pot turns viscous without burning at all.
不思議なこ
For
と
some reason, this one doesn't burn at all. I don't get it. What's
い
different?
ろいろと試行錯誤
Figured out a recipe at least. Cooling in a mode makes for a sweet gin and looks
こっちの
slack.
狙いとは違う
Not quite the result we wanted, but tasty all the same.
これはこれでありだなそろそろいいんじゃない
Looks
か
like it's just about done. What do you think? Yes, I think so
そ
too.
れでは
Relutier takes the mold out of the water and flips it on the cutting board. Takes the knife and then deftly cuts the jiggling mass into neat, orderly cubes. And that should do it.
じゃ
Now the sample will work. No.
うまい
Delicious. Yes, it is. Such a bizarre texture. It's strange,
とっても美味し
but
い。
very good. Seems like a success to me. Hard to believe something this good came out of a random experience, huh? Making this stuff has definitely been our focus lately. You're amazing, Sir Haku. You came up with something so fantastic. Completely by accident. It was more coincidence than anything. Besides, I had you here to help me, didn't I? Oh, one sec. And back. If it wasn't for you, this whole plan would have been dead in the water. Oh, that smells so nice. You made that jiggly stuff again, didn't you? It gives off a very pleasant, pleasing scent, I must admit. Uh-oh, looks like we attracted the pack. Hide the goods before the hounds steal our share, Rulutier. Too bad, but this wolf already got her prize. Delicious. The sweetness and strange, alluring mouthfeel. I doubt I'll ever get tired of this, truly. As Nekone ruminates, Koan spears another piece of on the toothpick and places it in her waiting mouth. Here you go, Nekone. No, dear sister. Nekone looks embarrassed at being hand-fed, but her expression turns to a smile in short order. Those two sure do get along. Puts a smile on my face seeing them enjoying themselves. Munch. Ah, delicious. Haku, love, do you mind if I take a bite of this? Typically, you ask that before you eat it, Iltui. Hey, what's this one? Looks like you two have been working on something else, eh? Tui bends over the pot containing our failed attempt, scooping some of it on a spatula. I think I have a taste of this. Before we can tell you the unsuccessful batch, she swipes it up. Haku, love, what's this black syrup you got there? It's so sweet. Huh? Oh, now there's an idea. Hold on. Drizzles the black syrup over a piece of gelatin and pops it in her mouth. Oh, love, how dare you! Keeping this syrup a secret from us. It's wonderful. You know what? Thirsty Goku doesn't miss. Really? Let's see. Aha, they perfected it. Let's see. Hey, this is good. This texture is sweet scent. Subtle notes of blended flavor. Truly, appearances can deceive. They're eating the burnt batch like there's no tomorrow. Is it really that good? Munch. Huh? I thought... Taste testing is an important step of the process, isn't it? Here now, love. Open wide. Stabs one of the snacks with a toothpick, then dips it in syrup, hoping to me expectantly. Why does everybody try to feed me this? Okay, I eat the substance right off the end of the toothpick. Oh, this is only faintly sweet without anything on it, but with the syrup, it's very sweet. The black syrup flavor is a little strong on its own, but the sauce, it balances out well. I never really noticed it on my own, so we're actually I'm trying to perfect it. I never thought. Sure, it's a failure, but turns out there's a perfect use for it. They found out jelly and the dipping sauce. I see what you mean now. Failure is always an option. Well, when I said that, I meant... did not mean for it like this, but... they failed spectacularly. What are you gonna call this stuff? What do they call tree snapback? I mean a proper name for it. Never seen anything like it. It's really good, it ought to have a name. Come on, do we have to name it? Just a coincidence. Not that big of a deal. Points for trying, but I think you're wrong, love. At least Haku understands me. Never tasted anything like this. Colin's right. This requires the right proper name. I agree. It would be inconvenient not to be able to refer to this concoction by name. Guess that's a fair point. I think these snacks would be very happy if you named them, Sir Haku. Sorry. That sounds silly when I say it out loud. At least Haku understands me. Sometimes, even L's turn out to be W's. Poor Rulu. Naming their creation together. You're right. It would be more convenient to have a name for this thing. It's gonna get confusing if we get calling it the sweet stuff Haku and Rylutier make sometimes. Never that kind of naming stuff, but alright. Well, it's your recipe, isn't it? Why don't you name it after yourself? What, Haku? Should we call it that then? What kind of crazy logic is that? You can't just name it after a person. I don't know. Pretty common for foods to be named after people. Hold up, hold on. Not sure I'm comfortable with the idea of it just my name and nothing else. I can't think of a girl standing next to me. Get an idea. The person who actually made all this is Rulutier. Why not we base it on her name instead? Sounds weird to me, Bob. Something like Rulu, for example. Huh? Rulu. Not a bad name for a snack. After that, I got too lazy to make the stuff on my own, so I shared the recipe with a nearby tea house. And I got to offer it. Soon enough, it became known as the capital's hallmark confection. Damn, no royalties, huh? Every time I pass the shop with a Rulu sign out front, Rulu can't help but be embarrassed. How do I get with my imagination that she enjoys seeing others enjoy what we made together? And Koan seems to be in a strangely good mood since all this happened. Just hope she's not planning anything weird again. She just found out Haku's a cash cow, and she's looking to cash in. There's a bruh moment. He was too lazy and gave out an old recipe. He could have gotten tons of money for it. Could have lived out his retirement dreams. But, you know what? At least it makes people happy. And I'm guessing if he monetized it, it would be uncomfortable for Rulutier. So it's a fine enough ending. Koan's hand claps over my face to interrupt my sneeze. Haku? She puts a finger into my lips, telling me to be quiet. Take this more seriously. Nakane glares at me from her position. What am I supposed to do? Not sneeze? Psychological thing. Can't exactly control it. Feel like he doesn't want that either. Yeah, it's too much work. I've been standing here in the cold for hours. How do you expect my body not to react to that? Cleda, would you like some tea then? It's cold off a bit, but... yeah, that should help. And, anybody else like some? Yes, thank you. I'd like some too, if it's not an inconvenience. That really warms you up. Sweet, refreshing taste. Wait, is there honey in this? Is that... Are you sure you want to share that with us? Yes, my family specially sent it from our home. Please, enjoy it. She's such a sweetie. Oh, really? You're so sweet. If I like girls, I think I'd be falling for you. That really warmed me up. Now for the final touch. That's a rustle. Feel for my specialty flask and pull it from my pocket. Shuffle this. Now be completely warmed up. Fully put away the flask when I feel cold stares on me. Did fall for a girl, so... But she's not with a boy. It's fine. The dead of night, the sunset hours ago, and even the late night city life has given way to silent, empty streets. The days in the capital can get pretty warm, but it's just as cold at night. Just standing around here doing nothing, I can feel the chill slowly creeping into me. God, it's freezing. Only we could just light a fire or something. There's nothing we can do about that. We're simply keeping watch after all. Keeping watch my ass. Nothing is happening. Do I even need to be here for this farce? This drink really wouldn't go amiss on this kind of night. Oh no, Kong. A notice for death? Yeah, you know that loan shark's office near the main street? Turns out they got a letter this morning claiming someone's gonna try to rob the place. It says something about punishing the wicked who prey on innocent people. It's her. Sounds halfway familiar. I don't need to tell you, but most likely it's Nozary's doing. Nozary? Yeah. Oh, noble thief. Yeah, you know her. Band of thieves working in the shadows of Oshtor. Thanks to them, they was able to record evidence of the Kompopo's corruption. The way they tell it, they steal from the rich and corrupt and to avenge the poor. Or something. They're just not very good at it. So, are we gonna do anything about it? Or... Yeah, about that. I think they're a little more complicated this time. When we establish our alliance, we agree to make thorough plans before any action we take to get the job done. Do you? I don't know. Having a sack of rice break your front door is kind of a, you know, terrific victory, to say the least. Shh, don't you shush me, it's fine. I don't know, bruh. I suppose if I was starving and a bag of rice came to my door, it'd be fine, but if it's in the middle of winter, it's like, god damn it. But this heist isn't part of those plans. As I know, there's Nozuri acting on her own without consulting others. Seems like she witnessed a loan shark using some questionable means of getting his money back. She got angry over the injustice of it. Now she's angling to bring divine retribution to him. Not that I don't sympathize with our motives, but there's gotta be a big mess to untangle. Well, I wouldn't think you're the type to let a shady loan shark slip off the hook so easily. Of course I'm not. I've been making plans for him to disappear for ages now. It's just that our noble thief friend butts in now. All my progress goes up in smoke. You see. So, that smile gives me a bad feeling. Hold on now. This better not be building up to a request for another pain-in-the-ass job. Oh, come on. You make it sound like every job I give you is a pain in the ass. Bruh. That's largely because every job you give me is a pain in the ass, am I wrong? Look, all I need you to do is stop Nozuri from sneaking in. Just find her and drive her off. Simple, right? Hey, don't change the subject on me. I mean, sure, it sounds simple enough. But I'm guessing it's gonna be a huge pain when we actually get around to doing it. Why are you even asking us? Just tell a little bandit gang to stop her and save us trouble. They're busy with something else, as far as I can tell. Don't be so difficult here. And I can't exactly ask her on my own, since she knows I'm connected to the court. That leaves you and your gang, kid. So you just want us to drive her off, not actually catch her? What kind of roundabout weird? What's so bad about that? You've been doing well so far. Don't sweat the small stuff like this. Every time we talk, I can't help but think how old Khan is so different from Ushtor. Oh, sure. Make sure Nozuri doesn't hear a word about this, of course. Goddamn farce. To be honest, this job is as much a pain in the ass as I thought, but I can't go back on my word now. Forget him waiting around. Let's go and find her and accidentally drive her off so we can be done. She wouldn't make a huge fuss of it, I bet. In fact, she would likely run as soon as she spouted. No, she would not. If you had said none. Yeah, I know. According to Uka's effort, she plans on using the sewers, but if she goes a different route. Are you sure we shouldn't split up? Cast a wider net? It'll be difficult to respond to any changes in the situation if we spread ourselves too thin. I'm not trying to just keep you all around just so I can take it easy. Definitely not. I should have figured. At least Haku's honest. If we continue with spring milling aimlessly and from back alley, it happens. What? Ah! Ground under me gives way, and for a single terrifying moment I stand nothing over an abyss. Haku! Before I could take Koan's outstretched hand, I impose myself to safety. I fall into the sewer. Ah! Bleeding blindly as I plummet. I reach out and gracefully grab the first thing I can. Nope. What the? Haku, what the heck were you doing standing on the manhole cover? Falling! Don't know what I grabbed onto, but it halts my fall. Even so, I start slipping, unsteadily at best. Beneath me gapes an enormous hole into the sewers. It's a long fall. Panicking, I hold on for dear life. What are you? Unhand me! Whoosh. Quit failing, or I'm gonna fall! I tighten my grasp on whatever it is that broken my fall, holding on with both hands. Something soft brushes past my hand with a whipping sound. I begin to fall again. Ripping? Oh. What? Where do you think you're grabbing? Let go! You gotta be joking. If I let go, I'll fall to my death. Until I cling on to safety, the feeling keeps me from climbing any higher to get to a secure grip. I said let go! Oh, there's gonna be a major F, huh? Stop. This is no laughing man, okay? I'm seriously gonna... Slip. What? Oh. Right hand slips, it's only a drop another foot. Hanging on by a strip of cloth. He's able to support his entire weight on one arm on one strip of cloth? That's kind of impressive. Even that begins to rip, my entire weight pulling on it, gotta grab onto something else. Russell. Slip. Oh. Let's try to seize what looks like someone's waist, but I won't grab only cloth, dropping another foot. Oh no. Yeah. Immediately up again, faster than I can blink, this cloth going taut. Well, I probably thought something I shouldn't have, but I can't tell because of the dark. Maybe my eyes playing tricks. You scoundrel! Unhand me now! Let go! Let go! Let... Though my rescuer holds the bunch of cloth up with all her might, my weight drags down on it. There's nothing but F here. There's nothing but F here. She pulled upward with suddenly sure jump. Can't get a good grip. Distracted as she is, we're having to keep both of us on the ladder one hand. Her grip falters. We continue struggling, thoughts on what exactly just happened. Person we've been waiting to emerge from the sewers opened a manhole in that back alley. I happened to be walking right over it at the time and fell straight in, grabbing onto her. Or onto her clothes, more accurately. Regardless, I feel kind of bad for what I've done. Regardless of such circumstances, I have zero attention. Letting go. If I let go, I fall into the death pit. Ominous sound filled my ears. Cough clovering my savior begins tearing earnest. I see things I probably shouldn't. Black. What connects to my my head as she tries to kick me away, her face blazing red. Get off. Let go of me. Even as the rain of kick connects to my face, I wonder, does she not understand what she's doing? The fact that I'm still hanging on by the cloth means every kick is applying more pressure to it. Now! I'm shaking my head. This is tragic. That moment, she put all her strength into her first full kick. Oh no! The cloth ends the red end. Well, we got our Looney Tunes moment, folks. Huh? Good thing this is the... well... Ah. Oh, she also let go. Kinda. Code. Mercifully, the bottom of the pit is filled with water deep enough that I didn't get hurt, but now I'm in the cold Yamato night, soaked to the bone in sewage water. Even it wasn't wastewater, that's a small blessing at best. Kinda censored. Censored just enough, I guess. What I do to deserve this? But the person we're supposed to be watching out for is gone, you say? Yeah, by the time I surfaced, she was gone. So cold. I see, she probably drowned from down there. I doubt she drowned down there, but it's probably best to assume she fled. Which means we accomplished a goal for the night, I think. Then, let's get the hell out of here. Hey, love? What? You stink! No shit! See everyone winking, they know they're maintaining a cautious step on me. Can I get a little sympathy here? Can you appreciate the guy who did all the work? Except that we don't appreciate you. All the work? All you did was fall into a hole, though. But I drove away the thief! Telling me astounded that you managed to survive unscathed. Do I look unscathed? You're doing that on purpose, aren't you? Damn it. You give me some praise for doing the actual job for once. Job well done anyway. We should head to the end. You'll catch a cold at this rate. Gosh. Are you alright? Here, use. Lulutier passed me a white, elegant-looking handkerchief. I appreciate the sentiment, but I'll feel bad ruining this. Koan meets my eyes as I hesitate, trying to decide whether or not to take a handkerchief or not. Koan laughs, her eye saying, I guess it can't be helped. I'm afraid you just have to grin and bear it until we get back to Kaku. Huh? And then thing? Koan undoes the apparel around her shoulders and wraps it around mine instead. Yeah, you can borrow this for now. Walk home like that, you're gonna get sick. Oh. Are you sure? They'll soil your apparel. It's fine, I'll wash it later and it'll be good as new, right? Yes. Aww. Finally, some nice hot water for a change. Huh? Rushing the bath, find an odd-looking guest using them ahead of me. What the hell was that? For a moment I couldn't recognize it as a person. All I could make out was a shape in the quivering person-sized mass of bubbles. Must be someone washing off. Gotta be scrubbing up a storm if they're making that many bubbles. take a seat next to the towering pile of levels and fill my bath pail with hot water. Ah, that's good and hot. Pour the water over myself several times to feel hotter, hosting a cold night. The water washes off me and I take an experimental sniff at one of my arms. Ah, I guess rinsing won't get rid of the stench. I get a soap bar and rub it on the towel until it starts to foam, then turn on my reeking skin. Bubbles your soap choice foams up a lot. Oh, it gets the end of high end enough to buy the good stuff. I repeatedly rush, scrub, and rinse, taking a whiff of my skin with each pass as the smell fades. Only I could smell only the soap. The stench of sewer vanished. But still, I can't tell if it's fully gone, and decide to wash myself once more with good measure. Gee, the guy next to me is still going at it. He's been watching forever. More like furious scrubbing than watching, really going on by the shaking. Must be a clean freak. Finish rinsing off one last bucket over my head, hot water splashing, washing the bubbles away. Pillow of bubbly cleanliness next to me also reaches my bung seemingly finished. In any case, yeah. What an awful Huh? Both let out Weasley thought only at the same time. I look beside me only to find. No way. What? I guess this is one of the few places with a full bath. So I guess her breaking in kind of makes sense, especially if you know about it. Awkward. Both shout and jump away at the same time while slipping on the wet floor. You! Your nose. I mean that person from earlier. What the hell are you doing here? I can't ask you the same, scoundrel. I'm sure I put an occupant sign on the door. As Nosary glares at me, her eyes wander and she pales. That. Shut up and put that thing away. Oh. Oh my. Follow the line of finger. Oh. My bad. Finally making an unreasonable demand, so I reached for a towel and wrapped myself in it. Aren't you gonna cover up too, though? I mean, everything's sort of what? Well, now that she realized she's just as naked as I am, she covered herself with her arms. With different clothes to hide her entire body with just her arms, and she squirms awkwardly. I understand now. You shouted me all the way here, didn't you? What? Don't play the fool. I know you were following me. It must be why you dropped me into that pit, you scoundrel. Forcing me into this vulnerable state. I live here. I live here, do you? Why would I go to that much trouble? For feigning ignorance, coward. How dare you force me to reveal the location of my secret base? Oh, nobody said anything about that. She kinda just blew a secret off on her own. Kinda hoping she doesn't blurt out she is a thief. Child over and done with. I don't want to be any more involved in this mess than I already am. It's only gonna get worse until I put a stop to it now. You're sounding awfully suspicious, you know? Almost as if you've been up to no good. Like planning a heist on a certain mansion, for example. Good, she's recognizing a mistake. Hopefully she won't make any careless remarks after. How did you know? Touka. Why is your brethren just not the sharpest tools in the sheds? You gotta be kidding me. You're not denying it? Give you a chance to get out of it, and you confess anyways? He gave you an out. What? Oh no, a leading question? For such a fundamental trick, how could I be so careless? I don't think I can talk sense to this girl. What am I supposed to do here? Bruh, put on a towel, say that, apologize, and leave. Just go. There has to be another section of the bath you can use. Just leave. Mission failed. It seems you found me out. So be it. No, there is. Honey! Your suspicions are indeed correct. I am the one and only Nosary of the Nosary Thieves. Despite struggling to preserve her modesty just now, she suddenly stands up proudly, her arms folded. I swear I am but a vagrant, a mendicant of fortune that seeks to restore her tarnished family name. Above these, I'm a champion of the people, the poor of Yamato who suffers from its corruption. Lady, aren't you? I know there's like hot steam around, but she's definitely from Touka's family line. Feels like it, huh? Okay. Pretty much know all this already. How am I supposed to respond? What is she trying to cover herself? I kinda just see everything at this point. Drop the towel. Lady, why didn't you just dip yourself in the water? You wanna chat? You know. Try not to get a catch a cold. What's the matter? I introduced myself. Now it's your turn. What? I had to do one too? God damn it, notary. I get the feeling telling her my name was just asking for trouble. Oh well. I'm Haku. I think Haku. Where have I heard that name before? You heard of me? Can't seem to remember. Must be my imagination. Yes. Get my hopes up just to crush him, why don't you? Heesh. I mean, you're very good. You're the first person to corner me so completely. I understand you're praising me, but somehow that doesn't make you feel any better. But what now? Do you plan on capturing me and handing me over to the Capitol Guards? That's too much trouble. Just told you I'm not planning anything. Give the rest ready. I've been pulled deep enough to do all that it is. What? And that means... I see. Never expected someone in this place who shares my ideals. At last, my hard work is starting to pay off. And now she's just muttering to herself. You. How would you like to become one of my bandits? Ah. You're quite skilled to have cornered me like this. I would be glad to have you as an ally. Watchful, there's nothing skilled about it. You sort of stumbled into all this on your own. What do you say? Not a bad proposition, is it? Crap, she seems pretty serious about this. I'm afraid I will have to modestly decline. There's no need for modesty in front of me. Did you hear the part when I said I decline? She keeps going on about people in need of saving from oppression, but are there really that many? Yamato is a peaceful, prosperous nation. The people seem lively to me. Not much suffering. Can I ask you something? What about the Capitol Guards? Can you leave the peacekeeping to them? Well, I've heard. Oshitor seems to be doing a good job keeping the place safe. Damn Imperial Guardman, eh? He just won't do. I admit he's done good things, but he deliberates and delays too much. Those who reach out for help are those who need it immediately, and he hesitates in favor of planning. By the time he comes to schemes ready to act upon, it's often far too late. Whenever we follow through our plans, he always comes to the scene in a rush, taken off guard, like a carrion bird arriving late to pick our prey clean. So much for the twin shields of Yamato. Alright, forgot she isn't aware of our group's alliance with Oshitor. I was wondering why she hasn't been made aware. I think I understand now. Oshitor won't want to work with an impulsive person. She'll do things her way and ruin his plans. Do you understand now? The hero of the people isn't Oshitor, but me, Notary, the noble thief. She proudly puffs up her chest, which grumpily jiggles. She's begun so impassioned in her speech she forgot what stage she's in. Lady had no situational awareness, what I'm getting at it. It's unfair to push this kind of decision on you so quickly. That's not the issue here. When we meet again, I'll be wanting your answer. Smiling with a smug expression, Novi turns to for the exit, still stark naked. There's just too many F's. I can't. It's just, god damn it, Novi. Master Haku, I brought you a clean chain of clothes. Surely, sure. We're around the corner, find Lutier. A rumpled pile of clothes at our feet, staring at Notary. Oh no. We shall meet again. I expect you to have a more favorable answer for me next time. Misunderstanding. To be fair, I would misunderstand too if she flashed our little Relutier, and yeah, Relutier needs a second to process everything. There, Haku? And not realize it? No. She's no situational awareness. Back in here, I see that life training at her Relutier's eyes as she stares vacantly ahead. Relutier, no! Nothing happened. I swear. Oh. Now really will hate us. Rulu is gonna be thinking quite some things about us. It's too early in the morning for this match racket. Excuse me? Excuse me, sir, coming through. What? Housekeepers and workers dash up the hallway with determination. Voices? They selling up for a banquet or something? They're working awfully hard and awfully early. Something wrong, huh? Koan nudges me from behind, looking puzzled as I am. Oh, morning, Koan. Go and wash up for properly awake, huh? Big day today. Big day? My confusion grows. Am I forgetting something obvious? We're supposed to do something today. Haku. Koan sounds inspired. The Nativity Festival? Today? Talked about this before. Multiple times, actually. Can't be missing all the decorations that's been going on recently. Nativity Festival? Oh, the Princess of Yamato's birthday? I know you're not from around here, but try to show a little interest in local culture. Do show interest in local culture, like the food and the booze. And the princess's birthday above all, of course. What's she like? Very loud about the Mikado, but it doesn't seem like anyone ever talks about his kid. Well, let's see. Koan tips her head as if she conjures a response. The rumors are true. She's quite young, but she's supposed to be very intelligent and charming. I see. Intelligent and charming is pretty bland, honestly. It makes her more of an enigma. Koan lets a small sound as she looks at me smiling. Could it be a mystery Imperial flowers caught your eye, Haku? Nope, not particularly. I'm curious more than anything else. No point of chasing after the Empire's beautiful flower that goes beyond the clouds. I'm more excited about the vendors at this festival, but to be loads of food. Okay, you can be really childish sometimes. But I'm the childlike one. And why did your tail start waggling when I mentioned food carts? Koan quickly stills her tail with her hands, going red. In any case, I was gonna ask, would you like to go to see the festival together? Huh? Talk is that princess will be paraded through the shrine across a Mikiyoshi, a grand mobile shrine. Koan grabs my hand, starts pulling along, instant wonder on her face by the prospect. She wants to spend the day having fun? I got hardly checked. Alright. Let me go get dressed. Can't exactly go out looking like this. Okay, but hurry. Yeah. I turned around to get ready and suddenly cursed me. Where do Luthier and Eltari get to anyways? But they're princesses too, aren't they? They have duties of some kind in the palace. Oh, right. See if they forget they're here as their father's representatives. So familiar with them now. Nekale and Kiru will be with them too. Shame we won't all be able to see it together, but it's a festival, isn't it? Gonna enjoy myself. But will I get a chance to? Yeah? Hey, Koan. I should have hold on. As Koan and I reached the main plaza, we found an already packed with people. Looks like everyone's clamoring to get a glimpse of the Imperial Princess. Should have known this place would be packed. Hey, Koan. What is it? Can I go home? All these people around me are making me go claustrophobic. At this rate, we're not gonna even get a look at Shrine, let alone the princess. I think I may have misjudged the situation. A particularly loud cheer in the distance interrupts us. Seems like the princess's palanquin is fast approaching. So what will we do? Will we stay here? The only view we're getting is the back of this guy's head. Then an idea occurs to me. Hey, hang on. The parade goes all the way to the capital, right? Does it go to the mausoleum? I would imagine so. That's where she's supposed to step off the shrine to greet the city folk. Wouldn't it be better for us to wait over there then? Maybe, but the parade travels slowly. It'll take a while for it to get over there. Even better. It's a pretty big place, and if it's be a while yet, it shouldn't be too crowded. We came all the way for this, and I'm gonna be disappointed if we don't actually get to see anything. I'll be satisfied until I marvel at this grand imperial flower you keep talking about. Well, you're right. It did come all this way. Oh, but first, it's gonna take a while. Let's go get some food first. Haku, I think that's just social anxiety. Ultimately, we made our way out of the crowded plaza onto the mausoleum. It's much wider area than the plaza, not nearly as mobbed, at least not yet. This ought to be a good spot. Agreed. I just find a spot near the front and settle and wait in the parade with our food. As I glance over to where the princess is supposed to arrive in front of the mausoleum, I spy a row of intimidating figures assembled there as I'm waiting for the palanquin. Seems almost a monofu of some kind, all of them carrying weapons. Oh, those guys over there. Koan follows my gaze to the figures, then nods knowingly. The 8 pillar generals. I suppose the 8 of them have assembled to meet the princess. So that's them. Just the name implies. They're the pillars that uphold the Empire's military might. Varai, Pillar General. Varai the Vanguard. Extremely devoted to the Makoto. and even for a general, and is known for his raw strength. Rumor is his Akuruka was granted him because he showed astounding battlefield prowess. Akuruka? You mean like Oshito's mask? Yep, there's something of a symbol of power in Yamato. Not even all the pillars have them. The Mikado has to recognize you as a peerless warrior at first. I see. Raiko. Raiko the Sage. Worries he's not very skilled weapons. What the f— This guy's straight up Lelouch. He's an unmatched master of tactics and strategy. Supposedly he's taken on entire strongholds without a fight. Not a single drop of blood is spilled, I think. Capturing a fortress without manufacturing an actual battle? He's some kind of wizard. He's also the elder brother of the Imperial Guard of the Left, Lord Mikazuchi. Family bigwig, huh? Soyanke, the Mariner. He's Shakuro's ruling Owl, but also commands the Yamato Sea. All maritime trade goes through him. Not to mention, he's a naval combat expert. The reason pirates don't operate in Chiyahoro waters. That's Hattori's dad. She's really a bona fide princess, then. I can see the resemblance, I guess. The hair, the ears, the eyes. Ozen. Ozen the Harvester. He fights well, but more important are agricultural miracles he works all the wastelands. And he's also Relutier's father. Who would have thought that a dainty little thing like Relutier is this guy's daughter? He's terrifying. He big. Tokifusa the Tuner. He's not known for anything specific, but he adapts easily to all sorts of tactics. Oof! He's usually sent to put down rebellions and holds the line for more specialized pillars. Must be skilled to adapt to any role like that, but next to there he doesn't stand out. He wields a bow that's longer than his own height. Maybe Uchitori can set up a sparring match for you? Yeah, no thanks. Man can use a big bow then. Utish. The Shadow Light. He acts as mediator for other generals mostly. His main personality is perfect for it. Wasn't he the Dujin artist? Oh, my imagination, but have I seen this guy before? I don't know much about his path, but if he's the pillar, he must have the Makoto's uttermost trust. Right, he's one of the 8 Gen Pillars too, huh? Pretty sure you already know all you need to know about him. Oh, don't have any other info on the guy? Not a lot. There's not out there, honestly. Don't know why he's a pillar to begin with. Damn. It's true, but damn. So I forgot the windbag of one of the 8 pillar generals. Must be a pillar full of bugs and rot. That leaves... Oh, don't think she's up there, but her name is Chuka the Guardian. Specialty is defensive strategy, and she defied entire nations from barbarians. Makoto bestowed her an Aruruka upon her when her most extraordinary abilities became apparent. Munichika must be accompanying the princess, since she bears the duty of acting as her guardian. Makes sense. Surprised you know all about this. Huh? You know their names, smashed their faces, you even knew about Raiko and Mikazuchi being related. Have you been gathering info on this all this time? I just enjoy learning, I suppose. That's so. Yes, paste in all things. You need to be something ignorant about all this, Haku. The 8 pillar generals are all household names. Even children know them all by heart. Even the Kampampo? Really? Okay. Yes. Oh, look! Parade is coming. And on avoiding the subject. Oh. Loud cheer goes around as I catch a glimpse of the Mikoshi, the mobile shrine not far off. It's hard to make out her face, but that general walking out in front must be Munichika. Oshito and Mikazuchi is taking up their positions on either side as the twin shields. They strike quite a figure. I either forget Oshito is a proper noble sometimes, but when I see him like this, yeah, makes me think the Oshito we actually know is just a dream. Portable shrine comes to a stop, and the princess descends to meet the 8 pillar generals. Here she comes! I don't know, let's look at what the beloved princess actually looks like. Lean forward towards the shrine to get a better look. Oh. Can't help but exclaim as I lay eyed on the elegant glittering clothing she's wearing. I can't see her face. A decorative cloth covers up most of her face. Can't see a thing. No features, no expression. Her frame's very small though. She must still be a child. The regal princess stopped before the crowd to raise her hand, and the people around me go wild. All eyes on the princess, not just the crowds, but the pillars and other authorities too. Seems like she hasn't faced a bit by all the crowds. Guess I should expect as much from an imperial princess. As I jostle to try to take a look at her face, she disappears into the mausoleum of her retainers. Damn. I was able to see her wave at least, if not her face. Guess we should head back now. Go on. You seen something you like? No, it's nothing. Come on, let's get going. I had to tell the princess the presence those 8 pillar generals had. It terrified me in a way. Makes me glad I'm just a nobody. Hope I never get on their bad side. Aku, you know saying like things like that. Kinda jinxing yourself, my brand. Alright, yeah, let's head back. Wanna hit those food stalls again on the way? That sounds like a great idea, I think. An introduction, Cena. Guess we can meet over Oshi some more. Keep up pace with Nekone. She turns down a busy street, leading me along. Oshitora asked me to accompany her today, but something feels off. Nekone's been awfully quiet for one thing. It's not like she's been a lively person, but she's never as quiet as this. She's just in a bad mood, or is it something else? Is it because we're going to the other Imperial Guards manor? Oshitora's counterpart? Oshitora gave us a letter to deliver to a guy on his behalf. I think his name was Mikazuchi? I only caught a glimpse of him before, but he seems like the violent type, maybe? Don't tell me you're nervous, Nekone. No, I'm not nervous. Yeah, you say so, I guess. All we had to do was drop off the letter. I'm not sure why that had her in such a mood. Or maybe. Couldn't be, could it? Speak. Is that time of the month? I mean, not that... You're probably way too young for. Yeah, no, that was just rude. Ooh. Before I can even finish my thought, Nekone savagely kicks me across the shin. Why? Would you do that? I admit I do not know what you're accusing me of, but Judas' response felt appropriate. She wasn't wrong. Shit, alright, all kids this me and this at this age. The rest of the journey towards Mikazuchi's manor is silent. We informed the guards that we're here on business from Oshitora. They direct us to the training grounds. Manor feels similar to Oshitora's, but I feel it's more austere. More military? Lord Mikazuchi prizes the arts of war over all else, as I understand it. Arts of war? A sharp cry from nearby interrupts us. Form 1, begin! Sir. On the ground ahead, assembled soldiers practice battlefield attack techniques in perfect unison. Form 2. Sir. Impressive. Sure, Oshitora's subordinates are organized, but I've never seen discipline this rigid. Amazing. With a look on dumbstruck, the man giving orders noticed us and raised his hand to the soldiers. Attention! Despite the arduous exercise, not one of the soldiers looks even winded as they stand to attention. The man shouting commands leaves them standing like that as he crosses the grounds to us. As he goes closer, I recognize his face, of course. Imperial Guard to the left. Mikazuchi. He grins menacingly when he spots Nekone beside me. Ah, Nekone. I recall seeing you recently, but it's been a while since we had a chance to talk. Oh. Smile was almost sinister, like a predator that's identified the perfect prey. Now that I meet him in person, he has an even scarier presence to him than a Borogiri, who is the other half of Makoto's twin shields. You look well, girl. But you're still so small. Eat more, eh? It'll make you bigger in time. The words are those of a caring elder, but his tone makes it sound like he's telling livestock to fatten up. Nekone, why are you hiding behind me? I didn't even notice Nekone moving to cower behind my legs. And as I scoot over to let her and Mikazuchi speak face to face. Every time I reposition myself, Nekone zips behind me in the blink of an eye. What the hell she do? Oh, I get it. Finally understand the reason why Nekone's discomfort on the way here. She's even more scared of Mikazuchi than I am. Not that I blame her. But accept this missive from Oshitora, sir. You're going to channel her first. Nekone holds out the envelope from behind me. Oi, Nekone. Don't you think you're being a little rude? Her attitude doesn't change, of course. Mikazuchi, the eye narrow, probably offensive to Nekone's rudeness. God, this guy's scary as hell. I can feel Nekone shivering behind me. If it looks and kill, Mikazuchi will be an assassin. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of you at all. Push jab as Nekone presents her defiance. She throws anemic little punches as if to prove her words. Of course, she's doing all this while hiding behind me. You should stop using me as a shield. At Nekone's declaration, the previously silent soldiers begin to grow. They fight. We gotta have Nekone land the final blow. Go visibly uneasy. Is Neko mad? Challenging General himself? He'll utterly destroy her. This guy's so bloodthirsty, he inspires that much fear in his own soldiers? What in the world? Swish, swish. Nekone doesn't start swinging though, still throwing punches around my legs. Oh? Mikazuchi grins wolfishly, eyes gleaming as though he's decided how to best devour poor Nekone. Are you looking for a fight? Well, you'll have to get past him first. Wait, what? Don't pull me into this any more than you already have. Stop using me as a shield and damn it, she won't budge. Somehow I managed to turn myself to push her forward, but she won't move. In fact, she's pushing me. Hey, stop that! That man, he intends on championing that young lady's challenge to Lord Mikazuchi. The idiot. Is he throwing his life away for nothing? Command is no fool for his courage. I'll see to it. He receives a proper burial. Are you idiots? How is this challenging him? I'm gonna be killed in this way. I don't want to die. Not like this. Shove. Would you still stop? Please stop pushing. Not gonna give me a rush shove. Suddenly my face is bare inches from Mikazuchi's. Mikazuchi's lips curl back in a smile, and he jerks his head to indicate we should follow him. What? We're following him. Go. Hey, I got it, okay? You gotta keep pushing. Damn it, Nekone, stop! Somehow we find ourselves invented into Mikazuchi's manner proper. Hair in here is thick and awkward. Mikazuchi and Nekone have said a word since we come inside. They only glare at each other. Nekone, however, is beginning to crack under the pressure, and she begins the eye contact, laughing down. Chef. Could she stop trying to shield herself with me? We're sitting in chairs, for God's sake. Wee. Tea. Very well, my lord. A smooth and erudite sounding voice precedes what must be Mikazuchi's squire entering the room. Your tea, my lord. The boy Mikazuchi called Miruhi efficiently arranges the cups. Please enjoy. If you excuse me, my lords and lady. Alright, you can stay. And, you do something about the atmosphere in here. Nekone prods me with the envelope Oshitora gave us. Oh, you want me to give this to him? Nekone nods vigorously. The poor girl is so scared, tears are welling up in her eyes. Alright, fine, here. Got the envelope from Nekone and proffer it to Mikazuchi. Lord Mikazuchi? Oshitora himself entrusted us with this missive, if you'd be so kind as to receive it. Is that so? Mikazuchi takes the message and sets it aside. He doesn't seem concerned with the formalities. You're not gonna read it? Is that an order you're giving me, boy? Mikazuchi's eyes snap wide as he glares at me. Yes? I'm not ready to die now. He's too strong. I don't get what this guy's thinking at all. How in hell did he arrive at that conclusion? Fight me. You do not want to fight him. Why they better require an answer of you before we can return to him, sir? Read the letter and furnish us with your response. Now you go, Spine. Get out from behind me and say that stuff to him directly, damn it. Mikazuchi seems to have heard her perfectly, as before he unfolds the envelope and begins to read. After looking through Oshitora's message, Mikazuchi looks at us with that same wolfish grin. Chef. God sake, Nekone, would you cut that out? Oh, you're Oshitora's man. This letter describes you as quite the character. I see. My wife Oshitora outed me as his agent. Thought he wanted to keep that a secret. Very interesting. Interesting indeed. Oshitora is respected not once so easily. You piqued my curiosity, boy. Look forward to whatever entertainment you'll bring me. Wait, entertainment? You will entertain me, will you not, boy? Wait. Don't have anything up my sleeve? What exactly are you expecting from me?
では
Well then,
三日
it
月様は
appears
た
that
くさんの
Lord
用事がある
Mikazuchi's
ようで
business
す
with
し
you alone, so I'll
私は
take
こ
my
れ
leave. You wait a goddamn second, Nekone. You're not going anywhere. Unhand me. How dare you touch me there, cur?
そういったセ
Yeah,
リフは
that protest only holds water if you actually have
い
curves.
え
Sorry, kid. Yeah. Nekone and I walk like grappling bulls trying to push each other toward Mikazuchi. To think little Nikone has opened up to another besides her brother. Monumental, that. Open? I beg your pardon, sir.
なんだ
Flushing
もしかして
Nikone?
照れてるのか
Ah, I've gone and chanced another one. It's so hard being handsome sometimes.
なんかやめとけ
Unfortunately,
自分
I
に
cannot recommend falling in love with me.
するぞ
You'll get burned if you get too close.
せめて
But maybe
前と後ろの判別がつくくらい
you should wait until there's a visible difference between your front side and back. Haku! Ah. Not gonna do the fatal blow and storm down the room, her face utterly red. Wait, you. Oh god. My precious heart. That was all. All your strength. Try to chase after Nekane, but all I can manage right now is a loping stumble. Your name is Haku, is it not? Ah. Because he gets glaring sharp daggers at me than ever before. Shit, that little display was probably annoyed him.
怒らせたんだ
I thought dryly, dreading whatever Mikazuchi had in store for you next. He continued speaking. You must know that girl has placed her trust in you. Are you fucking serious?
今日見てない
After what just happened, I thought my jewels were done for.
破裂するとこだったろうが
Mikazuchi glanced down, speaking almost to himself. I used to have a sister myself, you know? Our relationship wasn't especially bad. Oh, sure. All will be arranged as you will it. And I trust you to protect that girl, understand?
そりゃ
What's that supposed to?
どういう
With that, Mikazuchi falls out. Again, I think I'm starting to understand this guy a little more.
もしかして
Really is concerned for Nekane, huh?
それでは三日月
I'll see
様
how it gets out,
お
Lord
客人
Mikazuchi.
をお見送りします
The squire from before reappears, sensing that Mikazuchi is done talking for now.
ではこち
You
ら
will
へ
follow me, please. Yeah, alright.
お土産もござい
And
ます
please, take a token of my hospitality back with you. I'll show you to the main entrance.
しかし
Boy seems so kind and gentle, totally the opposite of his commander.
物腰が柔らかくしっかり
By the time I take Maruhi's gift and exit the manor, it dawns to me how late it is. God, I finally got out of there.
ようやく出てこれ
All the tension leaves me in one go, and I felt, yeah, I'm exhausted.
ご苦労様なのです
Job well done, Sir Haku. What? Nekane comes running over at the exit.
今までずっと
Nekane, are you waiting out here the whole time?
心配だったの
Actually,
で
I'm
す
capable of worrying about you, you know?
猫では
Don't believe it. Of all people, Nekane was worried about me.
五体満足で出てこれるか
I was far from certain whether you would come out there alive after all.
シャレになっ
Words may sound like a joke, but I'm getting chills just thinking about the possibility.
では
Shall we make
ま
our
た
return?
帰るのです
There's no reason to tarry here any longer.
たあ
Sounds good. I'll fill you in on details on the way
あ
back.
詳しくは道すがらにでも話すか
I'm full. Getting on late afternoon. The relish for Lucy is cooking for lunch, and now we're slowly making our way back home. All I had to do is contrive a way to sneak in a power nap where Koan and Nekone can't find me. While catching on to my secret technique of sleeping with my eyes open. Time for a new tactic. Hmm? Am I in the wrong room? Though at the base of operations to find a girl I've never seen before. She's lazily draped over the couch and reading some kind of book. She has snacks and drinks within arm's reach. She certainly looks relaxed. Haku forgot his room. Haku. In the perfect position, her skirt is splayed wide, bearing everything underneath. She smiled innocently, flipping a page of her book, reached for a bite of her snack. She's just lying there. As I watch, she takes a swig of her drink, indulging herself. Now she's scratching her butt. Truly, I hold a paragon of lazing around.
失礼
My bad.
危ない
Yikes, almost made a fool of myself going into the wrong. Wait,
少しで恥を
look around to make sure. This is definitely our room.
間違って
think I'm wrong at least.
どうかした
What's the matter?
入ら
You're
ない
not gonna go inside? There's a girl I don't know in there, but I know. Sir Haku?
突然
What are you even talking about?
ちょっと待って。
Hold on. Lulutier, would you stop looking at me like I'm crazy?
ルルティエも
Lulutier's gay in particular particularly into me. Yeah, just imagine it. No way there'd be a random uninvited girl in our room.
部屋が続いているなと。誰？
Who the hell?
おー
Ah, you returned. Bruh.
待ちかねたぞ。お主が噂に聞くハクか。
Waited upon your arrival for quite some time. You must be the Haku I've heard so much about. Stranger tosses aside her book, sits up to greet us. Wait, that book!
その書
I've never in my life been alerted to your existence. Oh, but we have. I hear the tremble of Lutier's voice from behind me. Ooh, something about this book bothers you? Please leave. I chanced upon it, I admit, hidden in the lining of... It's Lutier's hidden book. Huh? In a flash, Lutier darts into the room and snatches the book, holding it to her chest tightly. What the... Jesus, man, that doesn't seem like the Lutier I know. I must say, that volume's contents are fascinating indeed. I've never heard of such tales. The depth of friendship they are shared by two men. They are touching stories indeed. Rulu? Tell me, have you the sequel it promises? I will have you bring it, that I may read more. Rulu. Would you perhaps explain this particular passage to me? The one about his excited Oh.
What?
What? Why is she yelling to drown the kid out? Never seen Lulutier like this before. What exactly has gone into her? Lulutier? Lulutier jumps at the sound of my voice. She slowly turns her head like a rusty screw, her cheeks red and her eyes full of tears, holding that book to her chest like she's hiding it. What could possibly be so embarrassing? Oh, I think I get it now. Hey, Lulutier, it's not to be embarrassed, I. Only natural to be interested in that stuff. Actually, I never met the ones meant for women. Kinda interested in what they're like. Now she's getting even redder than before. Who is interested in... What? That's... Lulutier covers her face and barrels out of the room as quick as she can. Oh no, Haku didn't make the connection. What? Wow, Haku, it must be quite the sadist to take your part in so few words. God damn, Haku. Don't get it. What are you all mumbling about? Can you not see I've run out of snacks? I order you to bring some more. What? They were supposed to be for everyone. And what? Is that the meat I was saving? It's quite palatable. This girl reeks of sake. Really hard to come by this set. We're supposed to water it down. You know, looking forward. Just say. Dump. Koan sinks to the ground in utter shock. Umu? She is our Umu. For the evening. Dear sister? Come on. Oh dear, she's rather torn up, isn't she? You lot are quite, what's the word? Insolent, yes? How dare you enjoy such delicacies when I've never tasted their ilk? Preposterous. I demand seconds. Hurry. How long now? I command it. This girl. No. Can't be. Can it? Child, who the fuck? Kiru, who's been watching the whole fiasco unfold in silence, becomes muttering in disbelief. Right over yours, Kiru? Well, no, it's not like that. It's just... Enough tarrying. I ordered you to be about it quickly, did I not? Finally, Nekone pushes the gibbling Kiru aside and steps forward. Please, your highness. I humbly request that you mind yourself amongst those of lower station. What? Your highness? Oh no. Oh no, no, no. It really is her. Kiru-san flings himself to the floor. His bowed head so low his head nearly touches the floorboards. Nines is freaking out! Kiru, what the hell are you bowing all of a sudden? What are you doing? You're an apprentice with the princess, Haku. Bow down! A princess? But you're a prince too, so she's like another princess like Relutier, or? Please don't draw such base comparison! Here's the exalted Mikado's own blood, his own daughter, the Imperial Princess, and Divine Scion, Anju. The Imperial Princess. As I said earlier, we have been alerted to her existence now. Can't be. Oh wow, I didn't recognize her. I knew I met her before. That's definitely the princess, love. I love how casual you are about this, thirsty Goku. She spent so much time cooped up, I've forgotten what her face looks like. Could you even begin to forget something that important? Why are you all just idly chatting? You're in the presence of her Imperial Highness. Please be at ease. This day I wear the guise of a mere city girl, not a princess, understood? Dispense with such overblown formalities, I implore you. Highness, relax. I don't imagine you came here on your own. Of course I came alone. A lowly common girl hardly struts about, flanked by guards. Oh. Alas, you needn't worry. I did leave a note before I made my timely escape and snuck out. Snuck out? At least she just wants to be a regular common person. Kuro collapses in fetal position, clutching his stomach. Is he still hungry after lunch? Nah, he's going to do a stress. Do you care about to explain why you came here, Fair Highness? Can't even begin to fathom all. Oh yes, yes. Homie is down bad. Homie is broken. I nearly forgotten in excitement. Yes, but one reason I decided upon your end for this eve. Oshtor. Oshtor. Why is she talking about Oshtor? Did he do something? Indeed. The knave Oshtor claims he has no time to speak with me in the palace when I entreat him. So I've come to seek him out on my own terms. Truly, I do so much to express myself to him, but he seems to take no notice. Oshtor is the prince's favorite or something? Unless it's more like... Oh no. Nekone, no! Nekone is slowly losing emotion in her face. Nekone, no! Hang in there! Actually scaring me a little. Would she stop? Well, speak words to me. Where's Oshtor hiding? I demand to know. There's no reason for for Oshtor to be here. You be so kind, Highness. Scram! Wow, rude. Nekone, you cannot fool me so easily. I've already surmised that you're somehow connected to Oshtor. Now bring him to me post-haste. I command it. Oh. Who ratted me out? Hold on one second. You keep asking us to bring him here, but that's impossible. What? First of all, Oshtor is not even here. I can hardly bring you someone who isn't even in the building. Second, it's true we're doing work for him, but that's supposed to be classified. Him coming here will be a big red flag. We can't let people know he's connected to us. Typically, we go to him whenever he has a new job for us. You. Of course, he does put on appearances here as Okong, but I'm not about to tell her that. So no matter how much you may want to see him, you're not going to find him here. Haku. Yeah? Highness may have granted us permission, but still to talk to her in such a way. I guess you see your point, but whatever. Aku? I say she knows she won't find Ashita here. I doubt we'll see her again anyway.
話は
Are you done talking
終わ
then?
った
Oh no.
No.
What the? Go on, you sound scary. Koa's voice is no different from usual kind tones, but why did I feel a chill down my spine? Koa slowly rises behind Anju. What's the meaning of this? All too familiar rope-like lamp wrapped around Anju's head. Koa's tail begins to tighten around Anju's forehead. I don't know how tight you can make it, but I'm definitely starting to hear weird sounds. God.
ここに置いてあったお菓子はルルティエが私たちのために
Relutier
丹精込
poured
めて
her
作ってく
heart
れ
and
たお菓子
soul
が
into preparing those snacks to devour, you know?
それを勝手に食べた
And you all washed it down with the mead I was specially saving.
しかも
You even drank it
割らず
straight.
にそのまま飲むなんて
What a waste.
なんてもったいない飲み方を
Who do you think I am, knave? Unhand me at once. Oh wait, you kill her will literally be hunted by the world.
ただの町
That's a
娘
random
だよ
city girl, aren't you?
誉れた
Surely the honorable princess of Yamato won't go back on her word just because she's in a bind. I'm all fucking up no for
自分の
losers.
言葉を撤回するなんてことはしないか
They're the butt, huh? No. But let's do it realistically.
ましてや
Now, I would certainly think she won't be so petty as to use her rank for leverage over others.
小さい真似はしないよねそれに
And it's most certainly my duty as this little girl's elder to scold her when she's out of line.
はい
What do you say
悪いこと
when we've done something wrong?
ごめんなさいを言いましょう
I have done nothing. You stole our snacks. You stole my drink. You're doing this not as a princess but a city girl. Clearly. I am the sky under the heavens. Were I to lie, the very honor of Yamato. She's definitely Carlisle's daughter.
ごめん
What is the magic word? For me, there is no retreat, no begging, no remorse. You have to be. Carl smiles widely. I refuse to believe what others. I don't give a fuck what the canon says. She makes fists with both her hands and then places her on either side of Anju's head. Grind, grind.
ごめん
What is the magic word? Damn. Step us up. That's enough, Koan. Quickly step in before Koan can squeeze any harder. Pretty sure doing any more could actually be really bad. The fact that Anju's head is starting to look like an hourglass is probably a bad sign. Haku. Yeah, I think she learned her lesson. Atui. Really, Koan. It really isn't like you that we worked over something so trivial. Of course, she has not learned her lesson. It is for her own good. Let us see how long she lasts. Excuse me? Did she just go more? More! More! I think there's someone whispering behind me, but sorry, my imagination. Do understand how you feel, Koan. Atumi smiles meaningfully. Guess I'll take one for the team then. What do you mean by that? She did it just so I translated. Well, love. It just so happens I'm prepared for this sort of development. Atui? She moves towards a shelf and puts her hand against it, beginning to push. You what? The entire shelf slides open to one side, behind it. Small hidden compartment. Wow, never knew there was a mechanism like that in hiding in plain sight. Koan finally unwraps her tail from Anju's head and presses by the shelf. Tell the truth, I found it completely by accident, but I've been using it for my secret stash. You what? Just as you should reach this inside the apartment, however, she stops. Eh? Oh no, I thought she was gonna get torture devices. What's going on here? Where's my... Can't go on the course. What's going on here? Where's my secret stash of drinks? Special? That's all strange. I had some expensive stuff here, too. Oh no. Oh no. Where is it? Where did it go? Oh no. Oh no. Haku, you look a little pale. Is something wrong? It's nothing. Nothing. It's not nothing. For a while back, the other guy and I got together for drinks at home base. We ended up running out. We were looking for them, trying to find at least one spare bottle when I tripped and moved the shelf. What's this? Oh no, my off-doff. Behold, bruh. Joe, finest libations at home, there's sirens off temples. Oh, would you look at that? We could start all over and still have drinks left. Don't know, who does this all belong to anyway? Don't be such a stiff, Karu. In our base? Oh, that's drink, is that? Aha, like the way you think, kid. Gentle lord, I believe we arrived under a concord most splendid. Led us on to our revels. And so we ended up drinking all of it. We never replaced the bottles we took either. The only other one in the room who knows the truth is Karu. I look over to him quickly. Nightness, no. He looks back to me, trying to mouth something. The hand on his stomach like he's in pain. That's silent every time we don't know anything. So Kiru's definitely trying to communicate something to me, but I pretend not to notice. I'm gonna stay quiet, Karu. Do we go on, however, having no idea what we did, turned to the most likely culprit. Now, hold on. I'm innocent of whatever crime you... And Koan's tail finds its way on around Anju's head once again. A proper ruler must learn not to take things that aren't hers, I think. Anju taking one for the team. Rip. This is all a great misunderstanding, please. I have no idea of... This starting to eat at my conscience at this rate. Things can get out of hand. Come on, I don't think she meant any harm. She's just a kid. Did that resume to a thing I say? Great. Atui. Now it's time to dethrone this foul tyrant. Suddenly Atui protects her spear and puts the blade against Anju's ear. Oi. Hold on, there's firing all control. Evil shall pay. Against that part, she drags her nails down the spear's blade, giving a chalk-like screech. My ears! This house punishment only continued until... Poor Karu. He's dead. Anju was left on the ground, her will to fight completely spent. Oh, home you learn your lesson. Karu slowly begins to loosen her tail's grasp. Yes, I apologize. Please release me. I can let you go then, I suppose. Karu finally relents, letting go of Anju's head. Anju crumbles, holding her aching head, tears filling her eyes. And in a flash, she bolts for the door. As if I will ever apologize to the life of you, cretin, drunkard. I hope you'll never find your father. Zoom. Oh well, there she goes. I'll just have to throw out one punishment if she turns up again. What have we done? Your Highness. Karu mothers himself from life's life as she watched the whole India turn fire. If word of this ever gets out. No need to worry, she's just a plain city girl, remember? Made extra sure she remembered that. Tuan smiled smugly. That's why she said it like that. Dressed as always, dear sister. Nikolai seems more upbeat than usual. Oh, she's just a commoner. There's no harm in teaching her a lesson, I guess. We're dead if she squeals. We are. I was fairly certain Atui was trying to prevent all of this. My stomach. Karu's dying here. I'm keeping the secret to my grave. damn. That was just a whole lot of... I don't know what that was. Cold out here tonight. Shouldn't have so much tea. As I made my way down the hall towards the door, I moved a figure leaving her room. Go on. What's she doing up this late? Does she need the bath for 2 more? She turned in the complete opposite direction from me, moving with purpose. As I watch her go, she heads now for the main entrance, but slinks to a much smaller back one. Where could she be going alone in this hour? Curiosity gets the better of me. I decide to follow and slip after her. Juan walks calmly ahead in the row, looking up in the moon as she goes. And here I am, sulking in the shadows behind her. What business could call her outside so late at night? Cole, who's just been walking without breaks up to this point, suddenly stops in front of a fence. She looks through it, eyeing a large tree growing under the stable bed. Just wait a little bit longer. No, it won't take. Not gonna happen. As she's muttering to herself, she is sleepwalking? By the looks of things, she's pausing and answering questions. Not like she's talking with someone, but who? This is once before, too. Oh, we're alone, dead of night. No one's here but us. Understand that you're about me. Not a child. Fine. You have a little bit more time. Oh. Is that our boy? Oh, but remember, not so selfishly forever. Someone else there? Couldn't be a ghost. Branches of the tree sway slightly, and the night is plunged into silence once more, huh? Don't have left. Kawan sighs deeply, her eyes returning to the sky. I'm not so sure I understand why I saw, but Hakuro? Nah, I think Hakuro ain't around yet. Could be Haku, but who else do we know who can skulk around in the shadows? No way. I'm not sure who had a deep voice. Is it the me more than self? Could be. There's only 2 males in 2 possible candidates. It could be Hakuro, or it could be our boy, the main man. I get the feeling I wasn't supposed to be more anxious than I thought. Suddenly the wind feels colder, sweat trickles down my back to 1. Donnie. Cold, I better head back. I shake the feeling, however, that someone is watching me as I turn away. I walk back at Cole and she's still staring up at the moon. And the longer she stares, it seems like her eyes are beginning to water. Oh, Pearl. Is it our boy? A little sleepy. Well, found me napping when I'm supposed to be doing accounting work, so she sent me on errands. Lutier is sewing and others are busy. Give him the only one available. Better show himself. He will, and it will be glorious. So, I'm the only one available to go out. I have under the impression Kira was supposed to be doing on errands. Why is it always me? Not to we total off our own, claiming to be police patrolling the city, of course. That's really sure that everything is taken care of. Never walk, I double-checked the list of tasks Koan gave me. Could get Mimyon on arrival, isn't he? We'll have to see. Yeah, looks good. This took a lot longer than I thought. Better head back. Don't want Koan to think I'm slacking off and she'll cut my allowance again. Can't really talk back when I owe her so much, but man, who does she think she is? My mother? Halfway back to Hakura Kakue and I stop and a tantalizing smell steals across my nose. The fragrance of sauce. This must be a Kakuromo. This dish has used the meat of a pack beast that's usually slaughtered for fur and bone. There's a pungent scent and tends to be sinewy, but when well prepared, it's a full meal. The cooking of the skewers give off almost criminally tempting. Take out my wallet and check it carefully. She had enough for a skewer too. It'll be a while until dinner, so I'll snack in order. Look, Missy, that ain't gonna fly with me. As I follow my nose to Estelle, an agitated, confused voice fades into my hearing. What, pray tell, will not fly? Give it a rest already. I'm a busy man, you know. Oh, in that case, pay me no mind. You may continue work uninterrupted. It is, after all, my duty as a ruler to mind the will and comfort of my people. Oh no. It's Umu. Look, Missy, would you start spouting nonsense and pay up for what you've already eaten? It is you who spouts nonsense, sir. What is this pay up you speak of? They never taught her, the Imperial Princess, about money. You ate my skewers, yeah? A whole damn bunch of them? Indeed. Your favorite techniques are crude, but it was a satisfying meal. My compliments. Then now comes the part where you pay for what you ate. Pay? Will someone please do something about this? Deeper voice must be meat vendor. I have a sinking feeling I know the other one. Haku, play dumb and we'll walk away. Really want to know what the hell she's doing here. Got a bad feeling about this. Don't get involved. Your power wallet won't survive. Gotta pretend I didn't hear anything. Smart man. Better get away from here before she still ropes me into. Ah, you there. She better noticed. Oh, you're a servant boy, are you? Well met. What exactly are you doing here? And hey, who are you calling servant boy? Your name was Saku? Or Deku? Oh, might. It's Haku. Yes, Yaku. I said Haku. Hey you know this girl? Huh? I'm in technical sense, I guess, sure. Then knock some sense into her. This girl's eating a whole mess of skewers and she's trying to get out of paying for them. I'm running a business here. I can't go out giving free meals, I gotta eat too, you know? I look at Andrew's feet to find an astronomical number of skewers scattered on the cobbles. Guess how much did she eat? Hey, what is it? Those skewers on the ground, are those all from what you ate? Indeed, I was finally able to escape my chambers again, so I decided to wander the capital. As I walked past this place, I found myself enchanted by these skewers' arresting fragrance. I hardly helped myself when this kind vendor handed me what he was cooking, you see? It would have been rude to reject something offered, now he refuses to cease talking about paying. Is this true? Well, she kept looking over, yeah? So I asked her if she liked one. She ate the whole thing in an instant and demanded more. I asked if she could pay, and she said not to worry. And when she's done, she said she had no idea what I'm talking about. You get me? Damn, Moo. I think I understand what's going on here. Don't you? Do you know what money is? What is that? Ever heard of words like accounting or payment? Your speech is foreign to me. And for your sake, I hope you aren't trying to make a fool of me. Looks like this princess is so secluded, and at such high station no one's ever told her how money works. Oh, you see? The internet, I began to explain to her the concept of paying for goods and services. I see, so this man is requesting a reward for entertaining me, is he? That's not quite... You know what? Yes, that's exactly what he's asking for. I suppose I understand, but I normally only reward those of the highest distinction. I don't know why. It's quite true that you entertain me, sir. I'll consider this an exception. Anju reaches in her pockets to withdraw something. Whoa! She holds a glittering gold necklace studded with gems. Even a layman could tell its value. This should do. Why are you just standing around there? I cannot present you with your award if you do not kneel. I can't accept something like that. Doubt so. Even at a glance I could tell its artisanal work will fetch an extremely high price, stranger. No matter how much skewers you scarf down, it will never amount to money this thing is worth. To accept it for payment for such a mundane service, and it won't be looking for the catch. Imagine heads literally rolling over this necklace if it's the real deal. Only someone with a lot of guts or complete lack of sense will accept in this vendor's position. Seems to realize as much, sizing up the unusual girl in front of him. Leans forward and whispers quietly. Hey buddy, you said you know this girl? Who exactly is she? No idea, probably some rich family's kid. Whatever, how much you got on you? I don't have nearly enough to pay for what you— Hey! Put my wallet out to check, the vendor snatches it and helps himself to its contents. Okay, not exactly enough, but it'll do. Pleasure doing business with you. He shoves my wallet back into my hands, empty. Oh, you got me robbed. Just a minute. Come on over, folks. Stick around for cheap and delicious Karu Touka. Then after hearing going back to shouting and potential customers passing by. The vendor decided to take a loss, just so he didn't get involved. Smart man. Damn it all. My allowance. How'd it come to this? Well, where are we going next? We are not going anywhere. I'm going home. Why are you still following me? I've arrived at the conclusion that your company provides great amusement to me, of course. Now that you mention it, visiting your base may produce more of those delicious snacks. Oh, you forgot what happened there last time. No, we are the overall here. We are. Now that I'm reminded, those delicacies I sampled them my previous what are they called? Never eaten, or even laid eyes while making guesses of food before. I attempted to discard them to my cook, but she assured me no such things exist. Preposterous. Well, that thing was a creation of something I sort of remember? I'm pretty sure it can't be found in this country anyway. I won't blame your cook. Oh, is that so? I'm relieved to hear it. Relieved? The Imperial Cook is considered the greatest paragon ever crafted in all Yamato, you see. That there be a dish you know nothing came as quite a shock to her. Apparently she felt so ashamed, she offered to take her own life to reclaim her honor. Oi! Managed to convince her otherwise, but it seems to perturb her daily. Shit! In any event, I have a wonderful proposal for you. You should guide me around the capital this eve. No, I'm going home, and so are you understand? I go to all the trouble of escaping the palace, and you would send me back? How heartless. But consider your position. Do you have any idea how much trouble you're causing right now? Why are people so ready to give up their lives? It is the culture, my man. It is the samurai way. Do you have any idea how much trouble you're causing right now? I mean, you have a point, but I remind you, I am heir to the Mikado, and will one day inherit. If I'm to rule with any kind of wisdom, I must observe my people living their lives firsthand. That's why I venture out into the city, to witness for myself the people I must one day govern. I see, you're actually thinking about Yamato's people. Of course, what kind of fool do you take me for? You expect me to buy that story? It's obvious you just want to sneak out and have some fun. You dare level such false accusations at me? Yeah, figured. You have no proof of such wild. Why don't you try looking at me? That's a habit you'll have to fix if you want me to buy your lie. I am looking at you. What happened to that you speak of? She's still playing dumb after all this. More importantly, we'll obey at once. Guide me around the capital. The princess commands it. Hold on a minute. Oh, she's too strong. I can't stop her. Shit. Just let go of me. I said let go. Tell me, what's that there? What is its purpose? Why does it always end up? Why does this always happen to me? Oh, at the show tent. A show tent? You got there and never heard of them? They're public places for people to perform. Similar to the Imperial Theater. They do occasionally fall and play this, but it looks like today they're showing off a rare animal. Ooh, my interest is piqued. Last answered. Not happening. Why is that? My wallet is completely empty. I can't pay for it. Remember my explanation about payment? Would this not suffice? Andrew produces the necklace again. No, not that, please. People will literally be killed over it. Ooh, what a lively place this is. So many different kinds of fruits, sweets. It's a place that keeps the capital's kitchen full, basically. I would expect no less from Yamato. It's unequivocally the best selection in the world. Anju makes the proclamation proudly and looks excitedly as she walks around. That's the air, as though picking a particular scent turned in one direction. Gotta be kidding, she just ate a ton. She eats as much as Koan. Seems like they rotate the meat as they roast it there. She does make a very convincing move. She does. Yeah, seems like it. Oh, that smells good. Now I'm starting to get hungry. Fuck. It's sent to some skewers I sampled previously. Seems like it. So is it different from the dish called Karu? Oh. Ah, it is not moo. Of course, I wouldn't. If it was Sakura Tangi, I would tell you. I will tell everybody in a living heartbeat. But it is not. Mumu's acting doesn't do too much. She is Calistro from Grand Blue, which screws the heck in, like, you know, confuses the living crap out of me. But you shave off the meat that's cooked and wrap it on. It's pretty common around here. What are you talking about? Never seen such a dish. Seen directly from one's hand, I see. Never seen it before. The meals prepared for the court look different from commoners' food. Wouldn't that one? The one adjacent to it. That's cooked Karakasua. It's cooked whole. Not really dives up to your refined taste. What, you? No money, remember? I'm completely broke. Kashing! You stop flashing that thing! So Anju dragged me around the capital. Bruh. At long last, we entered the capital, city gates. Sunset has turned the sky red. Just later, ready? Was a single crap, I'm supposed to be running errands. Getting a headache about telling Koan's gonna give me. Well, I guess my first problem is what to do with the princess. I'm sure she's already caused some alarm in the court, and the last thing I want to do is escalate it. I'm the one being dragged around, but that's not what it's gonna look like if I'm caught up in it.
No.
Over there.
この
The
門の
line,
向
the
こう
line,
には
beyond
何
those
が
gates.
ある
Beyond that, a lot of things, I guess. Mountains, rivers, plains, other countries, the ocean.
海か
The ocean.
果てしな
Though
く
the
広
water
がる
stretches
水
as far as
と
the eye
いう
can
のは
see.
知っておるが
I wonder how
ど
far
れ
it
だけ
truly
広いの
goes.
かな
You never seen it?
要は
I have never been beyond the
他は
bounds of
見
the
たこ
imperial
とが
capital.
ないのじゃから
I have not the slightest idea what other countries are like, let alone the
他
sea.
の国がどう
I see. I know she was brought up sheltered, but I had no idea it was to this extreme. No wonder she wants to leave her cage. Guess her line about the people of the city wasn't quite a lie. Of course, it still sucks I got roped into all this.
世の知っていることは
My knowledge of the outside world consists of what my studies, Uchitor's story,
オシ
tell
トル
me.
が語ってくれる
Oshtor? Voice full of loneliness brightens a bit at the mention of his
う
name.
む
Indeed,
オシトルは
Oshtor has shared with me a great many things.
外の景
How
色
beautiful
や
the views outside are.
神の暮らしが
How
ど
the
うで
people
あ
of
っ
this
たか
country live.
辺境の
The strange and varied creatures of the
様々な
wilds. Anju's eyes began to fill with tears as she cast him downward. He used to tell me so much.
話してくれたのじゃ
Damn it, Oshtor, what have you done? You make her sad by leaving her alone, and now I pay for it? You there, young man. Out there, you make such a young girl cry. Hey, hold up. I'm not the one who made her cry. Huh? Glad we had to find an old candy vendor from before glaring daggers at me. The candy guy. Look who it is. Oh, oh, stop it. Oh, I. Look who it is. Not only were you dragging those girls around last time, you're making one cry. You're finna the block, old man. No, no. We can't take him. He will end us. I told you, I'm not the one who made her cry. Bah, that she sat in your company makes you just as guilty, boy. That's not fair. You're as hopeless as ever. Here, buy this. A sweet outer cheer her up. Not failing to chew the other side of his ears. We can't take him, he would end us. Sorry, but I don't actually have any money on me right now. Not only do you make a pearl girl cry, but you're completely useless? Pathetic. Damn. Can't really argue with him, but what did I do to deserve this? Here, girl, take this. Don't know what's made you so sad, but I hope this helps your mood. Candy! Anju's face immediately brightens as she sees the candy. The man's hands are waggling her tail. But they're so beautiful. I've never seen such craftsmanship in a candy before. Oh, you flatter me. And every word is true, of course. Vendor gives me a smirk as if gloating over his victory. I can't wait for my finger on me. Why? Oh, he's trying to piss me off. It's like everything is a competition. Huh? You want to, boy? Since you asked so nicely. Here! Oh man tossed something my way, and I catch it reflectively. Oh, it's bug flavored candy again, huh? It's good reading it in. Started to get darker, so I decided to walk Anju to the palace. Yeah, about what you were saying earlier. You mean about Oshtor? Oh, he's been kept very busy lately. I mean, he even hired nobody like me to help him out. Of course, I don't think that's gonna be this bad forever. She'll be able to tell you stories again soon. Do you really think so? Yeah, I do. So try not to worry about it so much, okay? There he'll distance himself from her without good reason. Something must be up. See? Yes, you were surely right. When time comes, why do you ask Oshtor to take you outside the walls? You can tell him it's punishment by making you worry so much. Ah, of course. Never thought of framing it like that. Oh, Oshtor is gonna come for her head. Gee, why am I the one telling her this stuff? Incidentally, are you gonna eat that candy? Don't you guys linger on the gooey candy in my hand? Nah, I don't really have much of a sweet tooth. You want it? May I? Oh, this one's crafted beautiful as well. The sight of a young child suckling on what by all appearances is an insect is nothing short of gross. Getting chills down my spine. This one's quite delicious as well. Glad to hear it. This was quite delightful. Tell me, have you any aspirations of serving me directly? Ah. Find myself taking weird breathiness. You know who I am, yet show no fear of me. All the courtiers in the palace are so inscrutable, I find myself suffocating in their company. Oh right, I completely forgot she's the Imperial Princess. I find myself speaking of you to be a delight. Someone like you, life would be a lot more entertaining. Oh no. So, what say you? I don't know, this is pretty sudden. Albeit, I hardly intend to press you for an answer from you. Take your time and think over it at least. If we talk 5,000 at that destination point, I can't go beyond, unfortunately. I'll see you again, and thank you for your assistance this eve. Guess we all need a break from things from time to time, huh? Truly, it is so. At least we can agree on this one thing. I enjoyed myself greatly today. We will meet again. Sure. She's planning on skipping again, isn't she? Fuck. Extremely late by the time I make it back to the inn. I am back. And where have you been out so late, Haku? Let's eye. Come on, smile unfairly as she welcomes me. Explain, please. It's not like it's cooling off, okay? To make the very long story short, I had another run-in with the princess. Ah, that princess again, huh? I swear I was minding my own business and got roped into it. Complaining won't do any good. I suppose you're right. Can't be helped. Did you finish your errands at least? Ah. Shit. Left the groceries somewhere out in the city. Okay. Please, this whole day is just out of my control. Take a seat. A favor. Let me explain. Favor. This is not taking a seat. There's the favor position. Yes, ma'am. Big old F. Big old F. Yeah, glad that's over with. They said it was a dirty job, but I was expecting work undercover or something, not gutter cleaning. That's an F I ever seen it. Haku is the Oboro of this game. I mean, yeah, that's literally a dirty job. Not what I expected, you know? Would you please stop complaining? Remember, those who work not shall eat not. Then as one who has worked, I demand to eat. I'm parched. Could you get me some tea? And give me a snack while you're up. I worked myself hungry. You failed to recall that we were working as well, Haku. True, but think about it. Who would you prefer to tour your tea? A cute girl or some crusty guy? What's it gonna be? If you don't want it to, I could get it myself, but I'll make enough for everyone. But no complaining. My tea brewing skills are mediocre at best, if you may recall. I could get it my own tea. That's all. Then pour me a cup too while you're at it. Why does it come back to that? I get my own, you get your own. It's not complicated. We only have one teapot. If we brew our own tea separately, it's a waste of time, tea leaves, and charcoal. Can't be. It's a great scar in Nekone suggesting inefficiency such as that. Yeah, that's kinda how tea works. Kaku, I know it's fun to tease Nekone because she's so cute, but lay off a little. Dear sister. Perfect timing, Ryutaliti. Could you brew us some tea? I'd love to have some prepared by you. Yes, I'll prepare right away. Kaku, need I remind you, Lady Ryutaliti is the princess of Kujiyori? I've addressed her properly. That may be true, but she's still just a Ryutaliti to me. I don't mind. Aww. I prefer it, really. If you insist, Lady Ryutaliti. And, brought snacks on my way home. Thought we could have some after work. And I'm sorry I couldn't cook them myself today. Work kept me very busy. Wait, these are... They've been a popular snack amongst more of the capital as of late. by memory, they exist of egg and nuts, crispy texture, but they rapidly melt into one's mouth. I've been meaning to try them, but the line is always huge. They're sold out by the time it's my turn. I've yet to entertain a sample myself. How did you acquire such a high-demand item, Lady Relutier? Well, I didn't do much. I just made friends with the owner of the store since I go a lot, and she saved some for me. Aww. Wait, seriously? Interesting. That shop is known for never giving special treatment to customers, even regulars. Yeah, that's pretty amazing. It really wasn't much. Please have some. I got a lot of them, so please don't worry about taking too much. We got so many of them. Why don't we call the others? They'll be mad if they miss their chance. Yes, let's... Oh, we're gonna make a gathering of it. Let me get the leftovers from last time. I'll find the best tea we have then. I'll assist you then. It would be improper not to help while the two of you labor to prepare. So the three of them get up. Aka, could you find Atsui and Kiru and invite them too? Koan's tail sways happily as she speaks. She must be really looking forward to this. Oh no. We're leaving the snacks unaccompanied. This cannot end well. Snack time, is it? I'll be glad to join you. Why? After inviting Atsui and Kiru like that, I have some thoughts. Time alone, my thoughts as I walk back. We already made this mistake. Self-advised for Lucy was able to get special treatment for a child not known for not giving it. She's an adorable little cinnamon roll, and if people want to give her special treatment, they have their right to it. I suppose that's part of her charm. She's the kind of girl everyone wants to protect. She is adored by man. She must be loved by her people. I think about it, Koan seems awfully perturbed by Relutier's special attention. Why did she want these snacks that badly? Guess that's not totally out of character for her. She should have stashed them away. You've returned. Forgive my intrusion as ever. To my sleep, I returned to find a person who shouldn't be there. None others. And then Princess Anju. She shouldn't be there. There she sits, laying on the couch for a book. Again! Same as ever, she eats a snack, scratches her butt, refuses to pull her skirt down. Nothing laid properly about this. Were her subjects to see her now, they'd be in tears. Brother, please forgive me for my powerlessness. Nineth is dying. Correction, there are tears. Kiro has already collapsed to his knees, sobbing in despair. My boy cannot handle the stress. Koan had his return with the snack and tea. Sorry to make you wait. Is something the matter? Why are you going inside? Guess you can say something's wrong, yeah. What are you babbling about? Come, the tea will get cold if you hold us like this. Nekone elbows her way in the front of freezes when she sees who is inside. Your Highness? She's here again. Koan also seems to be in a loss for words. I'm sure I know the answer, but what exactly are you doing here? Anju is after her book doesn't even glance at the answer. Can you not tell? It's clear as day what you came here for, yes, but someone has to ask to get it over with. I merely slipped down my chambers to have fun. Pay me no mind and continue as you were. Leave that presence alone, give commoners reason to trick away. Please, I could be magnanimous. Okay, that's nice. When exactly did you come here? Why exactly did you come here to have your fun? Yes, the root of the matter. I was bored. But you still stop sneaking out just because you're bored? You're gonna call the stir at this rate. Not to worry. The decoy has been secured and left in my place. No man shall suspect my ruse. I must remember to thank them for their service. Highness, I implore you, consider the repercussions before you act so rashly in the future. You're not in agree, dear sister, Atsui? Yes, sure? She seems guilty. Koan abruptly glanced away. Odd. There, sister? Yeah, that's right. Atsui also advertised. Atsui? This princess has no sense of danger. What are we gonna do with her? We can't just kick her out. Just leaving a double to fill your spot won't cut it. Shouldn't you help back? Head back? People will be worried. Relutier nodded in agreement. No.
嫌って。
Just keeps happening. Look here.
嫌だと
I
言
bet
った
no.
ら
I
嫌
wish
な
not
の
to
じゃ。
return.
あ
The
そこ
place
は
is
窮
cramped,
屈じゃし
boring,
退屈
and
だし、
fastly
その
constantly
勉
forced to
強ば
study.
かりで地獄なのじゃ。
Andrew filed around the couch, caring little how a gown fails to hide anything.
それに比べて
Compared
こ
to
こ
that
は
place,
当
this
勉
is
強なの
paradise.
じゃ。勉強しろ
Nobody
だ
recommends
はした
making
が
it my
いだ
life,
とうる
tells
さ
me
い
to
者
study,
はお
or
らん
mind
し、
my manners,
菓子は食
and
べ
may
放
eat
題
and
で
nap
合
whenever
わ
I
せなくて
desire.
いっそ
Oh
ここ
god,
で
she's like a
コ
mini
スプレを
Haku.
するかの。
Perhaps I shall live here from now on.
食べ放題
Hey,
読
what?
み放題
You know all those staff who scarfed down are
そ
archivarians,
のお菓
right?
子
Okay, what do we do?
どうしましょう。
If news gets, if this news gets out, I'll be executed.
うち
My
の
family
子供の上
vanished.
お家も一人
I think you're asking the wrong guy here, Kiru.
放置した。
We'll leave it be. If anything happens, we'll likely be whole cowboy anyways. He was right. The earth pathway outcome is for us. It's really that we do get our heads cut off for this. Hey kid, you there? I'm puzzled about what to do next. A cheery voice interrupts us from behind. You know he'd like to do this. To think the superior, she could. She could. And that's why he's freaking falling to pieces. Wukong, perfect timing. Ooh, what's with the warm reception? Are we celebrating something or what? Nagane's not behind him. When the hell did she? Got some good food and food, so I thought I'd drop by and... Wukong looks past me and sees who else is in the room. Holy shit! And suddenly he gives a buck of a shot and never expect to hear from him, taken off guard.
なんだ
What's all this
その後ろ
now? That appears to be I'm looking past Anju and the page she's reading. Those appear to be a pair of legs. Anju looked over at Wukong from lounging in position on the couch. Ah, I see a kiss of the right. Who is this man then?
その
Wukong cleared his throat, kneeling before an Anju with bowed head.
王女殿下とお見受けいたす。
Dear Princess Anju, huh?
俺の名は
I'm Wukong, a humble
見ての通り
mercenary
の
at your
お世
service.
人でございます。
おー
Wukong, is it? No need for formalities in a place like this. Be at ease, sir.
このよう
初見のやつ。
You should be worried about the stranger recognized you at first glance. And if she starts to look at your Prince Charming, she doesn't just suspect a thing.
全く気づいた様子がないんだが。あ
Nekone?
あ、猫ね。
Wukong turns to Nekone with a mixed expression, mercilessly asking what the hell's going on. Nekone doesn't say a word, simply aiming a curt gesture towards Anju.
やれやれ。
Oh man, so that's what's up, huh?
そういう。
Wukong sighed and briefly looks up in the heavens. He passed the gifts he brought along and leaves. Shortly after Wukong's departure,
姫殿下。
Your Highness.
松がよ今いいところなのじゃ
Whoever it is,
あついで
getting
に
to the good
菓
part.
子のお
Oh,
か
could
わ
you
り
bring
を
me
済まする
seconds?
ぞ
What is she reading?
しかし、
I
菓子ばか
fear
り食べては
consuming
栄
too much
養
of
が
this
偏
sort
る
of。food will be
本人に
detrimental to
悪い
your
とま
health,
た叱られます
Highness.
が。
う
And
ん
you
こん
choose
な
now
時
to
に
bother me with that
そのような
revelation?
今いい
Perhaps
と
observe
こ
that
ろな
I'm
のじゃ
reading.
い
Anju finally turns to a martial man chiding her, but stops when she sees just who's before her.
姫殿下、
Your Highness,
お迎えに
I
上
have
がりました。
come to escort you back to the palace. Oshitor bows deeply, kneeling in front of his princess. She's reading that H-Dusion. She's reading the thing Relutier got. I thought she hit it again. Yahweh H-Dusion. Yahweh H-Dusion. Oh, Oshitor.
いかが
How
なさった
may I be of
姫殿下
service, Your Highness?
な
What are you doing here?
申し上げ
As
た
I
通り
stated, Highness,
姫
I've
殿
come
下
to
のお迎え
escort
に
you
上がっ
back
た次
home.
第。今ならまだご
If
ま
we
かし
leave
よう
now,
もあります。
we may be able to hide that you were ever missing. Please prepare to depart. Anju seems to notice for the first time that her gown is splayed and hurriedly tries to straighten it.
いかがなされた
There's something the matter. No, nothing is the matter.
さようでありま
Very
す。
well. Although Anju is flustered, Oshita remains calm and composed as if I've seen nothing.
しかし
I did not expect you to come personally, Oshitar.
とあの
May I ask why you came
どうして
yourself?
そなたが迎え
You
に
must be
来たの
busy.
じゃ
That you came on your own, does
そな
that
たもいろ
mean?
いろ忙しかろうなのに来たということはもしか
この絵たるもの。
As Imperial Guard of the Right, it is my duty to see to your safety, Your Highness.
そうか
Let's see. Anju deflates at Oshito's seemingly indifferent response.
では
I have made ready a palanquin
裏に
outside,
ご使
Your
用用意させ
Highness.
ております
If you please
参りましょう
accompany me. Oshito stands, offering Anju his hand. She stares into his face for a moment, then sighs, accepting the hand and hauling herself upright. I thank you all for your hospitality. She's finally leaving. Please take care. I look forward to joining your company again. You're still planning on coming back. Poor Oshito. Poor Oshito indeed. Munch munch. Everyone sharing in a freshly made batch of Ulu. Oh, still so good. Think I'll take another. Madonna, I'm tired of this stuff, sincerely. Really has been getting a reputation as Hakuro's signature sweet. People come just to ask for the recipe. The result will be seeing it sold in tea houses around the capital and more. Yeah. Made some tea if you care for any. Oh, that's our Ruli. Always so considerate. You should sit down and have a bite too, Lulutier. Take it easy. Thank you. Oh, but do you want any milk before I... Lulutier proffers a jug of milk, a essential part of drinking tea in Yonville. Oh, they have milk tea. Sure, I guess. Take the jug and pour it, helping into my tea. Really. Thanks. Anyone else? Relax. Anyone else want it? Take a seat. The end. Consider Rulu in my hand. The Rulu in my hand. Yeah, this was the success all, but we failed our original goal of making a sweetener. Keep wondering, why didn't it come out the way we wanted it to? Did you try to say something about it burning every time you tried? You did experiment with the distance from the fire, perhaps try to boil it in water? We tried, but it took too long. Temperatures never got high enough for those methods. It might be a perfect optimal temperature, but we can't get much control out of a fire. They an entirely new approach to this. What if we cool it instead of heating? No. Hey, that stuff sinks to the bottom. That doesn't burn, yeah? Oh no. Can you just heat that up then? We mixed in a mud powder throughout the builders, so what we'll get is more Rulu. At Atsui's words, however, a flash of inspiration strikes me. Stuff that goes to the bottom. It's mostly a mon powder. Atsui, yes? You have a permission to eat 3 times what you usually take. Sir Haku? That's it. That's what you said is exactly right, Atsui. The part that sinks to the bottom isn't burning because the additive is preventing it from burning. Recognition sparks in Rulutie's eyes. She begins to understand before I even finish explaining. Then, we add a suitable additive for the Hatsu liquid. Definitely worth exploring. Let's try experimenting on mountain powder first. Yes. Enjoy life. Interesting, as we suspected, cooking with additive mixed in doesn't burn it at all. I guess using a mountain powder makes the flavor a little bland, isn't it? We got a little nut cluster next to Rulu, but we need that to kill the bitterness. It's gotta be something we can add that won't change the flavor. Extra flavor is excessive, right? Maybe if you try balancing it out instead. Balance out, like add something else? Let's see. Let's concentrate on diminishing the bitterness, but if I add something else instead, what kind of flavor to add? Glad over to Lulutier, thinking carefully. Wait a minute, the milk she brought for tea earlier. Lulutier fidgets as my eyes fall on her flustered. That's it. Yes? That milk jug you had before, can you bring that here? The milk? Yes, I'll get it right away. Lulutier nods and retrieves the cup real quickly. Ah, good, now mix that in with the soup underneath then. Understood. Lulutier follows my instructions and pours in slowly, stirring in the milk while heating it. Good, now mix it in evenly. Yes. Everyone crowds around to watch the experiment, intrigued. We're all seeing mixture bubble and boil softly. Ah, this smells much sweeter than anything we've produced so far. Yes, the very nice scent. Mind if I take a taste? Oh, impatient. Koan steps forward and dips her finger in the boiling pot. Koan, no! Easy, you're gonna burn yourself if you're not careful. And return unburnt. Koan scoops up a finger full of mix like nothing. Makes her finger clean without so much as hesitating. Oh wow, that's tasty. No, really? Foul soup, dipping her finger, one thing a little at the heat, and sampling the mixture. So Atsui wins from the heat, but Koan didn't feel it? Huh. She proceeds to drink every last drop from her finger. Oh, okay. Etsui and Koan's reaction, Nekone and Lute step forward. Hot. That's what you get for trying to say so much at once. It looks so good. So soft and delicious. Here, Nekone. Dear sister. As Nekone removes the burnt hand, Koan offers a freshly re-dipped finger. Open wide. Nekone pushes fiercely, but Obedient eats off of Koan's finger. It's quite tasty. Good. Care to try it, love? Atsui playfully dips her finger again, mimicking Koan and bringing it to my mouth. You really have to. Don't be so modest. Probably shove it in my mouth no matter what I say at this point. Oh well. Do myself and eat off of Atsui's outside finger. It is pretty good, right? Yeah, rich, milky flavor balancing the rest. Bring a smile to everyone who tried it. Why would give it its name? Well, it's made from evaporating water and milk. It's condensed milk. Condensed? Tia looks at me puzzled. Maybe it's an unfamiliar term. Condense. Let's call it that. Condense. A mysterious name for a mysterious flavor. I made condensed milk. Created a notorious sweet to be pride of the capital, huh, Haku? Looks like this place stuff will actually keep, so it'll be a good gift to other cities too. Won't go bad. That's good. If only you stayed in the kitchen instead of lazing about. You'd be of much greater use to the Empire. I'm sure you'll line up all the store shelves soon. I'd rather be eating than making them. That, or which for the pot to take in more of the contents, but still way too hot. Surprised Koan and Atsui could stick their fingers in right away. Lute noticed me hesitating in front of the pot and blushes. Like I'm mad, she holds out her hand to me. If you would like. Oh! Holds her for a moment, decided to accept her offer and eat. The stuff tastes a little different each time I eat it off someone else's fingers. Take a glass of side bite from Rosie's hand. Okay. I wonder what room is looking at us. Oh boy. I pretend not to notice. Several days later. Beautiful day. All you did was watch us work in the back. Look, I had a lot on my mind. Genius though you may be with confectionaries, you're a lazy bum when it comes to your real job. Yeah, Haku should just open a bakery. Hey, you know what to say, the right man for the right job. Why do I get the feeling that you're misusing that phrase? Nicolette sounds frustrated with me, but her mood seems to recover quickly. Oh well, at least there's one day you've done I can appreciate. I have something to look forward to treating myself after work now. Oh, he is it. Nicolette happily opens the door. She says it's full of anticipation to find an outrage. This is an outrage. Tantamount to treason. What? Oh no, she's about to have our heads cut off. Your Highness? Dare you keep something so wonderful a secret from me? Anju paced back and forth, eating greedily from a small jar in her arms. Chew, I was saving that! Nekone immediately pounced on the jar, trying to wrestle it away from Anju. Wah! Is that from Nekone's stash of cordons? How did Anju get into it? Give it back! I appreciate your hospitality. Perhaps I even look at your tardiness in light of this. Imperative purist you may be, does not give you the right to take what's not yours. But you'll find my way into my belly one way or another. What does it matter if I take it now? While they shout without listening to a word the other has to say, tugging on the jar. Hey, easy. If you keep that out, it's gonna... Jar fires free of Anju's gas and tips, spilling the contents all over the both of them. I try to warn you. F. What happened here? Koan around about a mess, laughing to herself. Are you two fighting over that little jar condom? You could have asked. I have more. What? Koan's making it for himself? I'll tell you. Judging by the look of things, guess it's pretty popular. Koan takes on the scene of the fight, her eyes set on Anju covered in cordons. That's it. If I advertise that the Imperial Princess loves it, sure to fetch a high price. Koan's been selling. Koan grins, pleased with herself, just as she had after we created that first batch of Rolu. Doesn't look like there's gonna be an end to this chaos anytime soon. Stronger. When I returned from patrol duty, find a drained, despaired fellow Karu standing guard in the room. Oh gosh, she's here again. Hello, princess.
どうした？
What are you doing standing there like that?
そんなところで突っ立って。
Oh, Haku.
奥さん
You're
ル
Luthier.
ティエさんお帰りなさい
Welcome back. Hero forces a smile, eyes lifeless and haggard. Yep, thank you. F.
参りました。
Luthier smiles back but backs up a few steps after seeing his
待
expression.
て待て。
Wait, what's going on? Why do you look so drained?
こんな優しい。
Karu may not look it, but he's typically a stalwart guard. He's Oshitor's sworn kin after all.
それをここまで
Being this ragged, the last time he was like this was when...
この間
Oh, hell.
ひょっとして
Is she here again?
また来たとか。
Twitch. Yes,
はい
Karu nods, shivering like some kind of newborn animal.
少し前に
Her Highness arrived just a little while ago, out of the blue.
そのまま
She proceeded to come into the room and ordered me to stand watch in case my lord, brother Oshitor arrives.
また
Lady Orju is here
今
again.
日はどうした？
Where's Koan?
それが
She and Nekone have business in the city, so...
ああ、そしてできる
none of the people who could stop Andrew were here. Now my temples did a spell of brewing Hagag. I opened the door and there lies Andrew snacking on and reading on the couch as always. Young lady. I really don't want to hear her laughing like that. Wish that actually worked. Oh no. Rubbing the temples to alleviate headache. It doesn't work, but it makes you feel better. Or at least it does for me. Upon seeing Anju, Luthier turns pale and asks Kiru and begins to fidget.
それ
Note the cheek. That I hit it more carefully this time.
したのに男
Such friendship, hard work, victory for men.
勝利
And then, this is so wonderful.
まさか
Who would
こんな
have
世界があ
thought
ろう
such
と
a world could exist? She kicked the leg idly as she leaves.
何やら
I'm getting the feeling I'm hearing things no princess should be saying. Really, this descent from angelhood is funny. She can still like art. Come with art, that proud, elegant Princess Koan and I saw the day of the Nativity Festival. Reduced to this, how the mighty have fallen.
この王女
I would thought her low encounter with Oshitor last time embarrassed her too much, but
王女以前に
forget Princess, there's questionable even for a common city girl. If I was stronger
私の力が至らないばか
than
り
this one have.
このような
God damn, our boy has like the bad case of the 9F. Sabiku will hunch over in shame and pain, clutching his stomach. Anxiety is destroying our poor boy.
大変そうだ
He's got it tough. Now that really matters to me.
ないからいいが
ただいま
What,
ーって
what exactly is going on here?
何かなこれ
Go on, arrive and take one look at the messy room.
姉
Dear
様
sister,
どう
what's
さ
the
れ
me- Oh, your highness. Someone called get Karu to your room. A psychiatrist. Goddamn. Nekone arrived behind Koan, a furrow in her brown state of the room. Samantha
お
Haku.
ーではないか
I return to your company as promised.
約
As
束
promised. Feel Koan Nekone's eyes on me like daggers on my skin. Hold on, I never made a promise like that.
違うから
Stop looking at these dear puppy dog eyes. It's not my fault.
歌詞
to
も
be
切
my
れてしまったのじゃ
Haku,
おかわ
your
り
princess
歌詞
bids you
の
to bring the
おかわり
seconds.
でしょもう
Be about it.
おいそれ今日の分のおやつだ
The was supposed to be for our meeting today, Anju. You took it about asking as always. I know she needs friends. It's not her fault she's this way. Well, don't be such a prude. There's no need for modesty in a relationship such as ours. Wee woo, wee
こん
woo.
な中だ
What kind of relationship? I just want to hit her in the head. Just gotta get like one of those rubber mallets and just go bonk. What kind of relationship is that exactly? We partook of that roasted meat together and the market stall.
一人で食
You
った
ate all that by yourself.
まあ細かいことは気にするでない
前にも思ったが
You're the princess. You can get any kind of food you want. How'd you become such a glutton?
食べれるだろうに
バカを
Don't be such a fool. I'll have you know my diet's been strictly regimented since I was a baby. Caught the ad check. Eat your vegetables. Eating too much is bad for you. Avoid sweets. When I express my desire to sample those skewers, they say vulgar food is unfit for me.
ごくまっとうだな。
Raising her a lot more property than I thought. Figured she'd be spoiled more. It nagged me so much. I no wonder I leave the palace behind when the opportunity presents itself. This place has no one to challenge me. I can eat all the things I've never been able to. It's paradise.
だから買っ
Not an all-you-could-eat buffet. Oh, very well. If this guy right, I will bestow it upon you, if you fetch me seconds. Once approved, she produces that fine gold necklace of hers, studded with jewels.
だからそれはやめろ
Dodgy,
って。
stop! Stop waving that thing around. Can't be helped. Lute could.
ルルティエ。
Ow. I hid it so carefully, so she'll never be able to find it.
ルルティエ。
Lute, bonk time. Oh yes.
さっきから
Something
どうかしたの
bothering you? No, it's nothing.
そうか。
If you say so, I'm sorry to ask this of you, but could you get us something?
高級なもの
Doesn't have to be anything expensive. I'm sure we have some bargain stuff left. I don't think it will be proper considering Lady Anju is. What is this bargain? I have a bad to sample it. Bring it here. Something's wrong, Haku.
言っとく
You're
な。
going to get fat while just eating and lying around you're doing, you
知ら
know?
んからな。
I not to hold my tongue, a little irritated of taking orders. She took her ice. She did. A little irritated when taking orders from the scrap. Not to worry, it's quite impossible for me to grow fat.
太りにくい
What do you mean, not gain weight easily or something? Keep talking like that and... No, I mean, I simply will not grow fat. I am a divine scion after all, the progeny of the Mikoto, not some farm animal. I am a specious bloodline. My body is blessed that it will remain forever in peak form.
どういう意
What
味
does she mean by that? She seems so confident about it, I can't bring myself to doubt her. Now that you mention it, many of the women in court gossip about how their weight changes. I cannot comprehend why they would be concerned themselves with such trivial matters. I kind of feel bad for Anju. I think she just triggered every single one of them. Probably cut the tension in the air with a knife right now. While I'm smiling, I could see your eye twitching. Nekane's lips are shut tighter than a vault. I think I'll go get those snacks now. Tia says to sense it too and finds a reason to excuse herself. I'll come with you. I'll feel bad at making you do all the work. Hey, thank you.
アンジュの太らない
The Anju's never get fat declaration. I do not want to be here with Koan and Nekone.
さらに痛いものになってき
Escape.
た。一時って
Excuse me, sir, miss. As Lutia and I head for the kitchen, a smooth, composed voice hails us in the corridor. Trying to find a woman approaching us. Her gaze is cool and collected, and though she is shorter than me, she feels as though she's looming. She's like a quietly towering mountain. Eh?
誰だ
Who is she? Some new guest to inn? Haven't seen her around. My name is Munichika. Hello, nurse. I've been looking for someone named Haku. Have you seen her?
自分は
That'd be me. How can I help you? Oh, I thought so. Lord Oshitora instructed me to find you.
しとるからな
Oshitora? Wait a minute, Munichika. Where have I heard that name?
しとるの
Knows Oshitora carry an immense presence like this. She can't be an ordinary person. May I? If that's okay if you... May I? Shake your hand, miss? Hmm? Oh, I mean, never mind. I'm not so lofty as all that, child. Of course you may. Munichika offered the hand to Rute, smiling politely. Thank you. Clearly, you're still a little hesitant. Rute shakes her hand.
知ってる人か
Something you know? Yes, she's someone I look up to.
憧れ
Someone Rute who looks up who knows Ashtar. She's someone famous. Comes to escort the exalted personage currently taking refuge in this Hakuraku Inn. I trust you understand what I mean by that.
猿を
Exalted personage, huh?
どうかな
Oh, she's undoubtedly talking about the princess. What to do? She didn't say Oshitor sent her, but taking her at her word without checking could have consequences.
何しろ
Without Andrea is the imperial princess. If she's kidnapped or killed on our watch, it's on us.
だろうな
Then again,
ルルティエ
Rute, I'll guide her to the room. Would you mind getting the snacks from the
悪
kitchen?
いが
Oh, of course.
この雰囲気
Olivia feels though if this Munichika is scheming anything, and if Rute recognizes her. be honest. I don't care who she is, as long as she takes the little gremlin off our hands. Damn. Ah, you returned already. Huh.
もう戻ってきたんで。
Why so surprised? But that's... Don't worry about it. Found a solution to all our troubles. Well, what do you...
失礼する。
Please excuse me. This is supposed to be the princess of the Empire F. I'm glad to see you're safe and evidently enjoying yourself, Your Highness. What? Anju immediately freezes in place. Though that silver smile remains plastered on her face, she begins to sweat profusely. There's worse than an elbow F. It cannot be. She slowly shifts her head to look at us. The next moment, she scrambles in the nearest corner of the room and cowers in fear. You're in a chicken. What are you doing here? I could ask you the same, Your Highness. I prepared a sufficiently fulfilling curriculum for you to study my accents. Instead, you came here. You did promise me, Your Highness. And you abandoned all of it just to sink into this sort of debauched behavior? Someone, assassin. I began threatened your princess's life. Someone help. What the hell is she saying? I all but feel like everyone else in the room sharing the same thought. This girl is hopeless. Her behavior reminds me of when Haku tries to contrive excuses to Kon for slacking off. Anju. Perturbed by Anju's outcry, Minachica muses quietly to herself. I'm afraid I see no assassin with Your Highness, or are you just referring to me? Your jokes go too far, Princess. As a governess, I think some discipline is in order. It was just a joke. Just, I promise I... Stay away. Away with me. You... Okay, what are you doing? I command you to rescue me from this enchantment. Yeah, discipline's an important part of teaching. You do what you gotta do, Minachica. You dare betray me. Minachica sees Anju mid-sentence and then puts her girl firmly on her over her knee. Stop, desist, I apologize. Oh, this is gonna be embarrassing. Oh, Kiru is dying. Kiru's expression of pure anguish and despair. Necklination's motionless at first glance, but the corners of her mouth are definitely raised. Run. Anju, run! I'm sure she's deriving a third-year right sort of picking from all this. Just how effective of Oshito is she? That she has this attitude towards the princess of the empire, dangerous as a stingray. We will... Can read the corner of one thing, looking on with a grimace of unexpected sympathy. Further tail stands at end as she watches Anju's face. Why is she so worked up? Not like she's the one getting punished. Alright, not something too entirely inappropriate to ask right now. Hello, loves. I heard it was snack time. Anju? Honey? Turn that away. How's Haku calm? I wouldn't even care anymore. He's died. Anju, after we toes opened the door with the worst possible time and freezing at the threshold. I'm sorry to make you all wait. I have laughed in tears forever. That was a nuclear slap. Utate, returning from the kitchen, also freezes in place when she sees what's transpiring. Not even Godzilla hopes to live. It was just a farcical now. Treated our princess pretty poorly, sure, but it's a whole nother level. You need some medicine, bro. Go on. So you're the princess government, in charge of her education and stuff. Unworthy as I am, my liege has regardless appointed me to be the caretaker of his only daughter. Yeah. Anju rides on the ground nearby, feebly curling out in temporary defeat. Why did you let her in? I commanded you to tell me what unknown visitor arrived. Anju glares reproachfully at us as she says this. She is the mom. She is mom, yes. Yeah.
申し訳あ
My
りません。
utmost apology, Princess, but
オシトルが来たら
your orders were to inform you if Oshito arrives. You did not say anything about Lady Munichika. You will regret this, all of you.
覚えておれ。
Kiria's glare has hot tears in her eyes. After Kiru and his family's existence. Kiru's sensitive stomach contorts audibly.
それでは
Now, Your Highness, let us be away to the palace. No, I do not wish to return.
嫌じゃ。
You can't be serious.
姫殿下
Your Highness, I cannot brook such disobedience.
じゃが。
At that boredom, I returned to that wretched place.
向こうには
There's no one to talk to, no fun books, no snacks, nothing.
世はここ
Wish to remain here.
御所には古今様々な
Imperial
書物があ
Palace
り
Library is stocked with literature, old and new, Princess, you know this. Many would gladly entertain you when your food is put to find it. I'm afraid I do not understand. You're satisfied with your endurance. All you need to do is say so. Your wish is our command.
違うのじゃ。
That's not the issue.
読みたいのは
The
そんな
literature
つ
is
まら
dull.
ぬ書物ではないし、
I'd
話
rather
したいのは
sooner die than
用意
endure
され
courteous
た話
joiner
でもない
conversations.
しかしも
Even the
いくら
food.
甘く美しい
No matter how fine its quality, if I cannot eat it freely, what's the point?
ないのじゃ。
That is the nature of the life the Imperial Princess must lead.
世はもっと
I wish to live more freely instead.
それはでき
That's
ま
a
せん。
privilege you cannot have. As princess, you trade freedom for rule. You know this. Why must you be so madly difficult? This must be why you haven't found a husband. The music stopped. Ah, she got a freedom of being human. Oof. I don't worry, Mooney, she can't worry the hand threateningly. Eesh! Anju died that vacuum begins to shake. Just felt a chill down my spine.
ゾクッとしたぞ。
まあまあ
Hey there, Miss
宗
Munichika.
近さん
Koan seems to feel sorry for Anju somehow. Steps
ちょ
in.
うどこのく
She's
らい
at that age where she wants to explore new horizons. Can't be
仕
helped.
方ない
So you understand my feelings.
分かってくれる
Proud brother down mine.
御所の方々は王女様を
We
大
can
切
tell
に
you
な
must
さって
take
るみ
excellent
たい
care
だ
of
けど
her, but sometimes being
あまり
overprotective
そうだと
can stifle.
そうじゃ
Yes, exactly. Tell her. In a stiff environment where she's being bred for politics, is it any wonder she's trying to sneak out?
もし
If I were in her situation as a child, I would have done the same, I think.
その気持ちは分からなくもないから
Koan. Miss Koan.
姉さん
Dear sister. Yeah, she's right. Court life really gets boring. All your friends treat you caution too. You really understand, don't you, Koan? Yeah? Yes, just a little, I suppose.
そうなった
You, Anju looks at Koan with watery eyes. You are truly a good person. I have no inkling. Huh? I admit I had difficulty trying to discern your intentions. I took you for a shady, secretive woman. By your choice, I shall resign you the honor of being called my friend.
なるほど。
I understand what you're trying to say. This behavior might be excusable for a commoner, yes.
ですが
But there's one, but only one Imperial Princess. She must keep her dignity if she is to rule.
なれば
To that end, it's imperative she continues to pursue her daily studies and learn courtly arts.
多くの民
Only a
に
truly
奉仕
wise
する為
ruler,
政者だけが
sensitive to the needs of the people,
大
could be
和君
called
臨する
fit
こ
to
とを
govern
許される
Yamato.
のですから
それは
That's... It's as if I'm listening
あれ
to who?
あ
Never mind.
なんでも
No one.
どうしたの
What's the matter? Tell her she's wrong.
あ
I don't have a good argument against that one, sorry.
ちょっと無理っぽいかこの感じ
I feel like she gets off as the kind I'm not very good with.
苦手というか
そうなのか
Really?
クオンに
I'd have believed that even Koan's unfallibility had limits. But after all I've done, you remain useless to me. Damn.
王女様
Ah, princess. Koan smiles pleasantly, reaching towards Anju with one hand.
王女様は
Think you should learn to watch that little mouth of yours.
気をつけるべきかな
She squeezes Anju's cheek and begins pulling. Well, what are you doing?
それに
You say we're friends now, right? There's no need for me to continue being so
友
reserved.
達同士
After
は
all, friends aren't shogi titles for you to command or dolls to manipulate.
対
We're
等
equals
な
now.
関係なんだから
How dare you! Anju reaches for Koan's face and pinches her cheek in return. Eh? Michiko rubs her chin, watching two of them struggle.
あのお茶
Would you like some tea? It'll get cold if we can wait any
よかっ
longer.
たらどうぞ
Velutier offers Michiko the tray she's still carrying. Good girl Velutier. Even amidst the chaos, she remains polite and hospitable in this storm.
いうか
Kiryu looks like she's pulling himself back together, but Velutier composes herself pretty
ヒー
quickly.
ルはまだ魂
Check up the girls having more mental fortitude than guys, I guess. Thank you,
あ
Lee.
りがとうございます。
Michika accepts a cup, then lifts the confectionery from the tray and takes a small bite. That instant, her eyes snap wide and she looks down at the little cake with wonder and awe.
これは
This is... Quickly begins pushing more into her mouth eagerly. Mountainous sweets prepared for Anju begins to grow smaller by Munichika's hand. What are you doing, you fool? Those are meant for me! Princess relieves Koan's cheek to rush over to Munichika. The rest of the room begins to stand dumbstruck watching the farce continue to play out.
どうするつ
And
も
what do
り
you
です
intend to do?
何を
About what?
いろいろ
All of
で
it.
す
Everything.
姫
The
殿下の
princess.
ことも
Lady Munichika.
どうす
You're
る
asking me for a solution?
姫殿下
This
ばかり
behavior is unheard of. I expected from the princess. The Lady Munichika?
こんなこと
そういえば
Speaking of her,
あの指南役の人って
is she famous or something? Lady Munichika seems pretty worked up about meeting her.
何を寝ぼけているです
Memes.
あの方
They're
は
all
本来
just
指
memes.
南役などではないのです
Surely you know she's such a glorified babysitter.
大和発注
Lady
賞が
Munichika of the Eight
こ
Pillar
のデートの
Generals?
守護者と歌わ
The
れる
Mikado
宗
appointed
近
by
様その人なの
her
で
as
すよ
guardian himself.
あ
Ah, no wonder I thought I'd heard her name before.
この大和で
Well, I thought it impossible to find anyone in the capital who didn't know her name.
あ生誕祭じゃ
Anyway, I wasn't really able to take a good look at her during the Nativity Festival.
それでは
Now, Your Highness, let's
宮廷
return.
へも
嫌じゃ
No, I shall
今日
not.
は帰らぬと
Never.
言ったら帰
Never
らぬと
ever.
それでは
Well, very well. If that's the case, I will take you back to force if I must. Wait, wait. Please. There's much I have yet to learn from this place.
それは
A credible
殊勝
endeavor,
な
Princess.
志
But your studies are just as easily furthered in the palace.
いいよ宗近
Munichika,
この
behold a
書物
wonder.
宮
Have you
廷
ever
にこ
seen
んな素
such
晴
a
らし
book
き
in
も
the
のはなか
palace?
ったのじゃぞ
I've Oh no. Lutier. Lutier's book. Oh, did she find that one too? That one? How many editions are you carrying? How many copies? Munichika takes the book Anju is proffering to her. Opens it and begins to skim its content. As she turns the pages, she stares deeply and deeper into them, totally absorbed.
どうじゃ
See? There was a depth of friendship between two men not arresting. The palace has no such books.
こんな面白い読み物も
Yes, it is.
何も世は
You see now?
遊ぶためにここに来ているわけではないのじゃぞ
They do not come to this place for mere distraction and indulgence. Lady. Well, lady, you lie. This is indulgence of the highest order.
むしろ学ぶ
Come
た
here,
めにこそ
that I might broaden my
外に出て
horizons.
おる宮廷の中では決
やばい
して
わな
学べぬことがここには
The hour
溢れておるの
prevails.
じゃからな
The knowledge I fear can find nowhere within the palace walls. Definitely not what you were saying a minute ago, kid.
なるほど
I see. I believe I understand. I root on your passion to find learning experiences in all things, Your Highness. Didn't take much to convince her, huh?
おで
But then that
正
means
常に
I will
は
inform my liege of your devotion to practical studies, learning from the common folk.
さすがは
Yes,
宗近
well said, Munichika.
わかったの
Now
な
if you kindly return that book to me,
こちらは
I'm afraid I'll be
小生に預からせ
confiscating this
ていただき
particular
ます
volume, Your Highness. Pockets the fitting book, secreting it away.
ざっと拝見
I'll
しま
return
し
it
た
after
ところ
deciding firsthand which
姫
parts are
殿下に
too
はいささか刺激が強い
stimulating
箇所
for
が
your
見受けられま
highness.
すね
That book is actually... Give it back. Return it to me this instant.
それはそれと
Oh,
し
no,
て
no. The confecting you
こ
served me
の
is
菓
quite
子は
exquisite.
誠に美味なこと
She coolly turns away to Anju to stand for another one of Rultier's sweets. Yeah, I think to change the subject now. Give back my book forthwith. Actually, it's up my stomach. God. We should just prepare it. My brain hurts. It's... Kiru, we might as well prepare a headset for Kiru at this point. Really taking the lost tears in her eyes.
えっ
Go on, glance towards me. Let's do something. Nekone rapidly nods to her agreement.
この状況
I think I
は
had
ど
an
うし
answer
た
in
んだ
this. What the hell do you expect me to do? As did Haku.
ねえ
Really?
私は
Your cooking is always so delicious. Atsuei joins Munichika, continue to eat without a chair in the world. Kurin, you want some too? Chico Chico, while the place looking a little fearful, as if he might be eaten just as easily.
本当にどうするよ
What are we about to do? We're supposed to do about all this? And they just hung out, I guess. What? Huh? Excuse? What? Take another bite of my food as we walk the only taste. Looks like I made the right choice. This doll is Utawarerumono is pretty tasty. Juicy fat mixed perfectly with sweet and spicy sauce, suffusing my mouth with bold, rich flavor. Okay then. And what exactly do you want? All of a sudden, the mysterious duo from before appears at either side of me, quiet and unannounced. You two just disappeared as soon as we arrived at the capital. What'd you go off to anyway? Yep, you're about as chatty as I remember. Good talk. Can't even make out the expression because of the head coverings. You know, it's kind of hard to see where I'm going with you two all snuggled up to me like this. Two don't have a concept of personal space, but at least they're not hurting anyone. I don't think they have any ill intent towards me, at least. What? I can't see their eyes, but the feeling like I swear they're staring at me, or they're just staring at the bag of skewers I just bought, of course. Oh, you guys want some? No, I'm not sure why I was expecting a response. Here, dig in. Hand them each a skewer. Both take the skewers and tuck them in, holding up beneath their masks. And they're eating. Hard to see anything to do it all like cloth. You like it? You're simply not their approval. Glad you like it. I walk inside and fall out, eating while we take in the city. It's kind of nice, actually. Saraku? Oh, hello, love. Shopping? Eating out more than shopping, really. What are you two up to? Really tipped me off to the cutest hairpins in this one stall. She took me to see this place. Yeah, I think they suit Miss Satori well. Hairpins, huh? Nearby I spotted a vendor in question. Their stall loaded up with hair ornaments of all kinds. Maluti is interested if good given, but Atui? I didn't think she'd be into this frilly stuff. Just take it to sights on your own then, love? On my own? What are you talking about? I got... The strange pair, of course, has disappeared without a word. Figures. Okay. This again. Let's keep coming going as they please, huh? Again? Anyway, taking a walk, got hungry, picked up food along the way. Oh, that smells good. Matue's ears prickled as she takes notes of the skewers. I'll take a little sample. Here. That's just the final skewer out of the bag of my test. That was the last one. Oh, we took a bite out of that one too. Is that to it? This is really good. Could I have another? Like hell, that was the last one. Oh, that's too bad. Sorry, love. Why don't we go and get some more, eh? Come on, it was this way, right? Matsui wraps her arms around mine before I can protest. Come on, Rui, let's go. I end up going back to where I came with Rui and Matsui in tow. So did you already buy that hairpin you were looking for? But there's so many kinds, I couldn't make up my mind. Shopping in the capital is mind-blowing. I thought the red one looked really nice on you. Yeah, really, you know how to flatter a girl. What did it look like? Well, it was this big and had a floral pattern all over. That one was really pretty. I'm sorry, I didn't mean... Don't need to apologize. No one's fault but mine, dear. Judging by this woman, it sounds like someone else bought it while they were browsing. And besides, it's more romantic to get that sort of thing as from your lover as a gift. Don't you think? You say something like, Atsuki, there's the only charm I can find that matches your beauty. And then he'll gently stroke my hair, blast the pin on while staring into my eye, and then... Yeah, keep the fantasies to the bare minimum around me, please. Doesn't even have to be that expensive. However, this sweet and chosen by my sweetheart's own hand. Atsui gives a small embarrassed laugh. But I've forgotten about the suitors. Let's hurry up, eh? Don't want those to sell before I get there either. She trots forward, pulling me by the arm, and Lucy struggles to keep up. Must be tough hanging around all the way. Does she pull you around everywhere like she does with me? I know. I enjoy every moment. Besides, those stewards look really good. I'm shy about expressing interest in food for some reason. Oh, I guarantee the taste will be up to scratch. Anything else? Ah, that guy again. Ah, here we are. Excuse me, sir. Could we get another bag of these? And you'll be paying, of course, love. She looked eagerly back towards me. I can. Yeah, alright. I had to play the gentleman and treat the two of them pulling on my wallet. Oh, Relute was gonna offer to pay. I'm gonna have enough energy for one more scene. Pardon me. Oh, hello. One afternoon, Munichika suddenly came by our headquarters. I remember you. You were here a little while back, weren't you, Miss Lady Munichika? Yes, the general who took care of Princess. That's you. I'm Atui. A pleasure to meet you.
アトゥ
Atui. Pleasant surprise spread across Munichika's face and hearing the name.
もしや
Lady
Soyan
Soyan Kiku's daughter, correct? Oh, you know about me?
ソヤン
I owe a
ケクル
great
殿
deal
の世
to
話に
my
なっ
lord
ている
Soyan Kiku. You taught me much when I was merely a novice. Oh, no, none of that, please. There's an inn's hideout, yeah? Those who want to shed all the politics and my lords? I see. My deepest apologies. Would you quit making stuff about this place, Atui?
それで
How can we help you? We're looking for the princess, and I'm afraid she's not here for once.
あ
Not to worry, I'm quite certain her highness is still absorbed in her studies at present. We're talking about the same princess here, right?
あ度重なる
Princess Fukuya's gates finally roused the high priestess and giving her quite the scolding.
あの温
Taking
厚
a
な
fear
大
aloud
王
to
子
try
様
her
を怒ら
patience.
せると
Trust
よ
me,
ほどのこと
we'll have no royal problems for some
今回
time.
ばかりは相当腹にすさすがの姫殿下
I should think that even her highness makes their attempts, she'll find her guards double today. That's a shame. Nah, there's a right. Retribution for the wicked. Didn't think anyone else existed who could give her a scolding and could actually be listened to, though.
祭司を
The high priestess was the handler of all spiritual affairs within the Mikoto's court.
同時に
In addition to those duties, she also serves as her highness's tutor. Tutor, I thought you were in charge of that.
小生が
It
不
would be
役立つ
disrespectful to claim the full title for myself, truly.
小生
I
な
merely
ど
take over certain duties where my responsibilities as a general do not consume my time. I see. Are you here because? Shouldn't you be near the princess if you're her bodyguard? Oh no. Let me take a glance at this silly for a moment. It's quite rare to see your highness working so diligently.
姫殿下が
My
珍しく
presence will only distract.
もとい真面目に勉学に励んでおられるのにそれより
More
も
importantly, as Yamato's future role is paramount, she understands people fully.
しかし
Equal paramount, however, is the princess's safety. I've come to assess the security of this inn.
ゆえに
Oh, I see where you're coming from. Maybe we should call the princess here first?
いや
This is a matter of utmost secrecy. National security. Speak of it to the princess, you. Most secretly, my ass, you take you in your own grave here.
まあまあ
Come on, Haku, give her a break. Go on.
せっかく
She came all this way to pay us a visit. Why don't you let her
上がっても
in?
らえばいいと思うよ
She came with her snacks and books, huh?
気遣い
Thank you for your kindness.
とりあえず
Here,
こ
have
ち
a
らに
seat.
では
Thank you. Trailing behind Koan, Kiga positive that she cast sight or something. What's this? I saw the plate Atui is holding.
これって
Oh, this? Just some Rulu.
今都で
Getting real popular around the capital.
ルール
Rulu? Ah, the sweet I've been hearing so
こ
much
れが
about.
噂の
Almost look like a fruit from the south.
最近のおや
That's
つ
all you've been having for snacks lately. Atui? Taking a liking to them,
言
huh?
っちゃった
They're my new favorite. They have a texture kind of like Karurin,
このクラリンのよ
don't they?
クラリン
I wonder what texture would be like if I ate Karurin, though. Oh no, I've gone off hell.
そうや
Oh, would you like to one Mimichika?
良いの
May I? Atui holds a piece of Rulu on a toothpick for Mimichika, who hesitates slightly. Then, while with Atui smile innocent at her, she nods and takes a bite.
美味しい
How do you like it? This is
うまい
quite good. Its texture is somehow soft and springy. It's left me at once. I never tasted its like.
感動的なしかし
But this
こ
is
れは
this won't do.
このようなも
I see
のが
now.
都に
How
出
could Her
回ってい
Highness
ては
concentrate on studying with such
姫殿下
temptations
も収
about?
容にしかし
One must know one's enemy after all. I should make the sacrifice for the well-being of the princess. Is she offering to eat all the Rulu in this freaking city? Much. Oh my. Man, a second Atui entire plate disappeared. Decadent indeed. Thank you for the Rulu, Lady Atui.
あとの殿に感謝を
She cut the hands there at the same thing. My Rulu. Was I not supposed to eat
も
it
し
all?
や
Don't worry about it. There's plenty more where that came from.
まだお
Hold on, Miss Chica. Lucia appears in the doorway. Lily. Perfect timing. Could you bring more Rulu? Did you eat all of it already?
違う
Not exactly.
違う
You didn't?
違うよ
I didn't, no. But could you make some more?
あの
I'm sorry, don't have any more ingredients for it.
え
It's alright. We'll pick up a lot more tree sap next time, okay?
みあの
How about that? Due to Rulu's
最近ルルが
royal
増えている
popularity,
せいか
sap extraction has seen an unpressed spike.
いくつもの
Small
兵士
forests
が
around the
消えて
capital
しま
have
って
begun to suffer severely,
都の
and
周りは
extraction is
規制
now
が入るよ
restricted.
うになってしまった密にあ
I
り
guess
で
that's what happens when it's
人
people
が
who
な
are
かる
attracted
と
to it instead of
そう
just
なるのね
ants.
はいです
Indeed, it has me
いろい
thinking.
ろと
If you still like sweets of some kind, you can try these.
物足りないのですか
Offer a different plate to the dejected Atui. On it says a batch of confections, crisp and golden round. What's this? I was working on a new recipe today. Oh yeah, it looks like they turned out pretty well this time. Yes. Just like you said, Haku, the key was to fine-tune the temperature of the fire. So you remember seeing you two sneak off to the kitchens earlier, working on something new? They got a new sweet love. I guess we tried baking some thin demand dough with cold ends, filling in the gap in the middle. Dough puffs up when we bake it, so we've been calling them puffs. Puff? That's a strange name, but fits I guess. Oh, so the bun with condensed milk in the middle. It's pretty good. Exotic name and appearance alike. Well, we've gotten this far, but we still have to taste test, so... Yes, I'll appreciate it if you can all try them and tell me what you think. Don't mind if I do. Oh, but guess what? Me too. I'm also interested in sampling them for myself. You let's grab the puff platter, and you and Sam will take experimental bite. This is really good. Crunchy exterior of the almond mixing in the cold and rich flavor. Ah, glad you all like it. Astounding. The puffed dough creates a hollow in the middle with your coolness. Wow. Just had the needle property. Our first few batches all shriveled up before we discovered that. Kneeling. True, that process softens the dough and eliminates bubbles, but puffing it up? Well, Lieutenant looks over to me, a little confused on how to answer the question. He invented baking soda. She made it sure, but I was the one who instructed her how to do it since it's complicated. It's mostly because of the moisture trapped in the dough. Moisture? Wait, were you the one who came up with the idea for this, Haku? Well, yeah, I understand the principles behind it, but I don't have any practical skills. If you don't mind, I'm curious on how the mechanics of how you made the dough rise that way. Well, it took a lot of trial and error, but we found out we can make the dough into a... As I began to say, I realized I have the opportunity to have some fun. What's this? Could a great Scarlet Nikone found a problem she can't crack? Come on, Kaku, you had a chance. Just tell it to her. Very well. There are no other ingredients. I should be able to send the specifics on my own. I could puff her mouth, making her this proclamation, focusing intently. Power, milk, salt. But that's not all. Cold isn't making her hard to concentrate. She'd be too distracted by the taste to analyze it properly. If you want to analyze just the other shell, shall we prepare one on its own for you? No, I mean, it would be a waste. I think such flavor could exist in this world. Experience is more limited than I thought. Where'd you get because to eat one puff after another show no signs of stopping anytime soon. I think it might be even better than the blue. Please have some more. Make plenty. Really, oh my little Ruby. Love you, girl. You can cook just fine, then can't you? I don't know what I did to deserve you. Thirsty Goku, no. Calm down. It's too good to be true. Can I just marry you, really? Why? Huh? Mary? I, don't think she's serious, Luthier. Huh? Only joking, really. I do love you, really. Just... not like that. You took me by surprise there. Please, Miss Atui, have as many puffs as you like. They're all gone. Yes, ma'am. Atui reaches for the plate. When we find the mountain of sweets has been reduced to a single loathsome puff. That moment, another hand snaps out like a coiled snake and snatches the final puff up. Huh? Such sugary bliss. Man, she is kind of disappointing, huh? Such sugary bliss. Oi. Positively delectable. I must thank you for your hospitality. Perhaps I've eaten more than my share, but I feel strangely wonderful. With that, Pinachika found a couch to sink into visibly relax. Tui continued to stare absentmindedly at the empty plate. I suppose I feel a little bad for her. Koan holds about 6 or 7 puffs in her hands as she says this. If that's the case, then you could, I don't know, share. Not that I'm willing to share my own stash. Perish the thought. Really? Oh, I'm sorry. We use all the ingredients we have for this, and since Ruli and Puffs use the same ingredients, it's just too cruel. Ruli has been very kicked as well as local shops lately. Highly expected its popularity to boom to the point of damaging the local ecosystem. True. If I can help, I wonder if there isn't more to the issue than just that.
うん
Mysterious, yeah. But I think you may be
どうしてだろう
overthinking.
ねでも気のせいだと思うな
Go on.
なるほど
If such a thing they transpire into hard to
姿勢
empire.
ではそ
What's
の
this
ような
here?
ことに
As Moonichika listens to Nikolai's music from the couch, you notice something across the room. A book? See the volume wedged between the shelves across the room. She sure has the no fool's eyes. I thought I lost this.
あの王女さん
The old princess is hiding away the stuff she takes without asking.
これは
This is. Flips through the book, pausing on a particular page. She flips around it later. Is this content like this?
過激ではな
Not
かった
considered somewhat extreme? I can see Ruti's body twitch at the sight of the large illustration in front of us. Afraid across the road, Fraser's two young men stare into each other's eyes, petals falling around them. Yes, me, are they a little too close for comfort? Haku,
もしや
if this perchance belongs to you, Lady Rutier? Well, that... Rutier stutters, going rigid as the whole room turns to her. No, I believe Miss Anju must have left it here.
なんか言っ
Oh
ちゃ
boy,
いけない
that's
こと
probably the worst answer she could have given. Also, deafening silence.
姫殿下
Her Highness. Oh. Lucia quickly realized the full implications of what she just said, curling up and cradling her head. I see, this belongs to the
と
princess.
なると
Her Highness must have brought all these
これら
well.
も姫殿下が持ち込んだも
With
のだ
this, she tears the full book after book from the shelf. What are you?
このような
I
過
was
激
getting
な
these
ものは
volumes. I
教
was
育に
declaring
悪い
these such material is too stimulating for her.
没収せねばなるまい
Not only did we feed you, you also decided to take Lutier's book stash, huh? Damn. Definitely tucks the whole lot away, leaving a barren shelf behind. Nonchalantly, she selects the book on top of the stack and begins to read. That's the limited edition. Luthier collapsed on the ground again, muttering distantly. Onechika is far too engrossed by her reading to acknowledge the odd behavior. Master corrects the same thing as she reads in 10 times.
さすが宗近様諸
Will
冊
do
を
well
読む
to
のにもあの集
follow
中
her
力
example. Such singular focus for one book. Expect nothing less. If I sound impressed, that's all I can do is just shake my
厄
head.
介ねだな
The feeling we just traded one troublemaker for another. Shaking my head. Shaking my head. Okay. Pretty good progress. Thanks for showing up as always now, and to anybody else watching. Hopefully this has been enjoyable. It's always fun to read this. Everybody interacts pretty well in this game, so hopefully people are looking forward to more. If not, well, you know, I'll continue with this regardless. A good read and having fun with it. So to anybody who's still watching, thank you so much for watching. Have a good night.